it has been a time since we last adventured together. Buddy has joined the ranks of the Silver Ravens. The Ardent Crows, sorry. Buddy's joined the ranks of the Crows. I like your picture of a shirtless oaf. That's great. That's fantastic. Since it's been a little bit, and since we were starting a new book and there's a lot of plot, we'll just quickly go over what happened at the end of the last session. So, you guys, now that you've kind of established the Ardent Crows as the Silver Ravens Reborn. Also, now, of course, you can't rename your organization as it was named by Yuri, and you have to keep that name in order to honor him.
I miss Yuri.
We all miss Yuri. He was so easy to hit.
It's like my 14 AC.
Oh, yeah. What's Buddy's AC?
16.
Oh, okay. It's not. Oh, so 14 when he rages. Perfect.
Yeah, it's the same.
He's prime alligator material.
He's prime alligator material. No, so, you guys were contacted by this woman, whose image I just linked, who is the proprietor of a tavern in Old Kintargo. Old Kintargo is kind of the rundown part of the city. There's lots of, like, abandoned buildings, sewers that are unexplored, things of this nature. Seishi, you've probably, spent some time there. There's a little more, like, powerful creatures living in the underground part of Old Kintargo than elsewhere in the city, as it's the older part. And she reached out to the Ardent Crows because her cousin, Octavio, Lictor of the Hellknights Order of the Torrent, has gone missing. And the 9th proclamation from our illustrious leader, Barzillai Thrun, was that all members of the Order of the Torrent were deemed outlaws. And anyone harboring them would be arrested. They'd be, executed, all this sort of terrible stuff. So, she has implored you guys to try and find her cousin, who's the leader of this Order of the Torrents, who she believes to be in hiding somewhere. You made some knowledge checks to learn about the Order of the Torrent. Even though they are hellknights, which means they are lawful, they are kind of Kintargo's own order of hellknights. They're very popular in this area, even with good-aligned and chaotic good-aligned people, because their sole purpose is to basically ensure the safety of sailors and to recover the bodies of sailors lost at sea so that they can be laid to rest. So they're like a very good order of hellknights, objectively. They also deal with negotiations of hostages held at sea and things like that. So they fight pirates and things like that. So more or less fairly good aligned hellknights that everyone can get behind, that now have somehow become outlawed because Barzillai Thrun, whatever. So yeah, she said some plot at you, which I will not read again, but I will post again if you guys want to go through it. And she indicated that you might want to begin your search at a shrine outside of town. The Shrine of Saint Senex. This is the stuff.
It was an oracle of waves. Founded by seamen.
Yes.
Those are my notes.
The Order of Saint Senex was founded a few hundred years ago by some sailors who lost their lives at sea. Senex herself was an oracle of the waves and devoted much of her life to the recovery of the bodies of drowned sailors, to return them and their belongings to their families, rather than leaving them at the bottom of the bay. So it's kind of become like this little safe haven for people that might be aligned with the Order of the Torrent. But yeah, that's kind of the main plot hook you guys have gotten. You do have those other side quests from before that are in the Discord. But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
We also have that pirate captain that doesn't like House Thrun that we might be able to talk to before we run away. And we know that there's some Tianjia man here that's super anti-rebellions. So you should be mindful of that guy.
Yes.
I would be good either doing the pirate captain because, pirates are cool, or heading off to do the Order of Torrent stuff.
Yeah,
How about you guys?
I think Buddy would just or whoever. Either one works for me. I think if I remember as well, there was an abducted singer.
Yeah, there's that Serenite.
Yeah, so that could be another thing too if we're interested in.
While you guys, I imagine, are kind of chatting about this at her tavern, which is called the Tooth and Nail, which is located conveniently enough in Old Kintargo, the cook will come in through the front door. He looks like this. And his name is Insum Filius.
I don't trust this guy.
And he'll say, Citrona, something bad's happening in the square. Citrona, I think they have your cousin there. They're stringing him up or something. And she'll say, by the gods, Octavio. And she'll run out the door. And he'll kind of like move to the side to let her pass, as he's a rather large cook.
Give her like 30 seconds of a lead, then head outside and head to the town square.
It sounds good to me.
Sure. You guys find a crowd gathered outside, not Area Park, but like one of the other smaller parks, but in a rather public forum. You see a half dozen Dotari, as well as some hellknights of the Rack. You can note them because of their spiked black armor, like this distinctive armor that they wear. And the Dotari guards seem to be a little better equipped than the ones you've encountered previously. These guys are wearing actual armor, and they have halberds, which are big two-handed, like, axes with long handles. And they are standing around a rather interesting bit of carpentry. There is a doghouse, little squat thing, maybe 4 feet tall, that would be big enough to house a large canine, but rather than having a dog in it, there is a person. And the nature of the doghouse is such that one would have to be hunched the whole time that they're in there, unless they're like a dwarf or something. And to kind of make this doghouse into some sort of torture implement, someone, presumably the Dotari or the Hellknights of the Rack, have taken a bunch of nails and driven them through the ceiling, through the sides, and up through the bottom, making it to where you can stand hunched over, but if you tried to lie down or stand up, you would poke yourself with nails. And the person seems to be, like, in this doghouse, hunched over uncomfortably, periodically, like, getting poked by these nails. And as the crowd is gathered, one of the Dotari will say, "This is an armiger of the Order of the Torrent, and they are being punished for crimes violating the 9th doctrine of our High Lord Barzillai Thrune. Let this be a warning to those who would side with the outlaw Order of the Torrent. Let his screams of agony remind you of our Lord's commands. For all of Kintargo." The crowd seems on edge, but no one's doing anything. As you guys walk up, Citrona will, like, come over to you and be like, "It's not my cousin, but I recognize that woman. The person who's being doghoused is a lady. I recognize that woman. She's one of my brother's armigers, a lower-ranking hell knight, kind of like a squire. It's a terrible sight." And she, like, shakes her head and kind of, like, pats you on the shoulders. "Well, what does Kintargo come to these days?" And she'll kind of walk off. What would you guys like to do, if anything?
I hate Hell Knights
to try
so
to
much.
save them?
I hate them so much.
Yeah, you could certainly shove your way through the crowd to the front. There are a total of 4 Dotari and 4 of these Hell Knights. As well as, once you kind of work your way up to the front, which you couldn't see before because you were at the back of the crowd, there are 2 more doghouses that don't have humans in them or nails, and actually have, like, 3 or 4 feral dogs that are chained up. And as you're watching this, and, the crowd's kind of reached this, fevered pitch, the Dotari that was talking before will be like, oh, I think she might have had enough for now. It's feeding time. And they will get, like, a metal dog food bowl, move it to, like, the center of all of the dog houses, and put a bunch of, like, rancid meat in it. And then they will release her and the dogs. And she seems like she's been starved for a while. So as she, like, clambers out of the doghouse and you see all these puncture wounds all over her and drags herself over to the bowl of food and tries to start eating it, the feral dogs that are there start snipping at her. And she starts, like, wrestling with the dogs for some of this meat. And the guards begin laughing.
Well, boys, this is what we're here for.
To watch?
Sezzix.
So, you guys can do whatever you'd like. Someone in the crowd, as you guys are, like, looking at each other and exchanging glances and thinking about what to do, will be like, they do this for a week at a time. This is only the second day. She'll probably hold out. She seems tough. And then if they survive, they go back to prison. Mechanically, you guys can certainly intervene. You can try to talk to him. You can try to do whatever you want. Alternatively, if you would like to spend one of your actions during your week of stuff you get to do with your rebellion, you can have your agents attempt to free people that are locked in doghouses. They get to make like a secrecy check, and if they're successful, you free 1d4 people being doghoused throughout the city.
We should definitely free people.
Yeah, it seems like after Forbin's crew is done partying off Yuri's death,
so
they're going to have a lot of work to do.
So this is this is just a thing that now happens in this city. But yeah. I'll leave you with your thoughts.
So do we want to try to prevent this one? I feel like it'd make a big stir and raise our, like, infamy level.
Oh yeah, we would start shit for this.
I'll turn to Caerrat with like some like puppy dog eyes and be like, "We saved."
Yeah,
You saved Buddy.
Yeah.
Maybe Buddy saved her.
Buddy could be hero too.
We probably should.
He's so cute, Garm.
He's such a good boy.
I need a roll of persuasion.
You can puppy dog eyes me, and that's enough. I'll fail it.
Sure.
Yeah. Would you mind resting us real quick, or me specifically?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to pull you all up individually. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
You can also right-click the portrait up in the top left.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Oh, no, you have to click the character sheet and then do it.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's lame.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be.
I'll believe you this time.
I mean, I'm still rather a novice with this software. Ooh. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. So, you guys, did you want to throw down with these people?
Buddy peer pressured me, and I can't say no to him.
Cool. I'll get you a map.
I have vengeance on the mind. I'm going to take it out on people who don't even deserve it.
I think we just need
These people
generic
deserve
map
it.
1.
Yeah, they deserve it. Don't worry.
What?
Well,
They don't. What? No, they don't.
I think I got my overhand chop set up correctly. I'm about to chop some fools.
There's a world where Tommy has to join the Order of the Torrent, and I'm really not excited about it.
There we go.
Well, everyone loves Tommy, all right?
We're gonna use the Aria Park map, even though like it's not the Aria Park map. But here, you guys, there is a crowd. Do you want to intervene? Oh, we need to throw Buddy into the initiative count. Let's go.
Oh,
Now that Buddy has stats, he can die. Fantastic.
yes.
All right, we can make all this stuff visible. So I'm just throwing out some Dotari, some generic hellknights. Don't worry about them; they're fine. Another Dotari. There's a dog, another Dotari. Okay. So let's put. There's some crowd control. They're holding these people back. The Hell Knight of the Rack. This guy here is the one who's being douchey and loud. The others are like hanging back, kind of just watching the memes that are happening. These dogs here are fighting over the scraps of food with a generic NPC. I'll just represent them with this circle. Boop. So yeah, that's more or less the scene as you see it. Whoop. Go ahead and place yourselves where you'd like to be, and if you want to try and get a surprise round or something, I'd let you make a stealth or a bluff check to try and like conceal your hostile intent. So I'd let each of you guys try that, and if you're successful, I'll give that character a surprise round here. Otherwise, like, they are objectively looking out for danger, so...
Oh boy.
Good stealth, everyone.
What the hell, buddy? Like,
Thank
how
you
are
for
you?
being here.
How are you?
It's
So
dumb.
Sezzix, but Buddy has kind eyes. That's why they don't...
Yeah.
It's the
Maybe I
puppy
should-
eyes.
Maybe that should be a bluff check for the kind does, but
It looks like, despite your kind eyes, they see through your facade. Only Sezzix, you get to act in the surprise round.
What the fuck is that plus 23 stealth?
I'm
Rat boy.
small.
All right,
I'm
Sezzix,
sneaky.
you may begin.
So it counts as just like one attack, right? Like, if I
You
choose
have
to
one
attack-
standard action in the surprise round.
Okay.
And then this
Uh.
line will be the crowd. So there will be people between you and this line in those squares.
Which is -4 because cover.
Please don't shoot into the back of civilians.
I mean, aren't the guards on like a raised platform? I can still shoot them, right?
Oh, cool. No, they're not on a race platform. Everyone's on the same like level here.
Oh, okay.
There are no classes here. Kintargo is a free city. Oh wait, no, it's not. That's what it used to be, but they've updated the pamphlets. It's now very tyrannical.
Well, if I'm not gonna shoot, what would you recommend, Garm?
You shoot in the air and scare everyone away.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Nah, just shoot some fools, bro. You miss.
I'm just worried about shooting civilians, you know?
I
Tom?
mean, if he misses, the civilians
the
will disperse
chances?
pretty quickly.
What are the chances I do end up shooting him instead of a civilian?
Oh, who? Oh, no. Like, you won't hit a civilian or something.
Oh, very well.
Like,
Well,
you're trying to hit an
nice.
AC of 10. A flat-footed touch AC is like 10, dude. I don't think you can miss it.
As long as I
you have a
don't roll a
gun.
1, I actually can't miss it.
Yeah.
Well, you can naturally one.
Well, light it up. Let's go. That'll hit because he's flat-footed. Yeah, so a musket rings out. The crowd flees, begins spreading. The two Dotari that are there that just got shot at, one of them reels from the blow a little bit. He's still standing. He seems relatively healthy despite being shot. And the armiger hellknights that are in the back and the one that was kind of overseeing the torture that was happening, they will almost seem excited that there's something to do for a change.
Uh-oh.
The Dotari react first. As the crowd begins moving, it'll be like difficult terrain this first round, and then after that, no more difficult terrain. Dotari Guard 3, the one you shot at, he'll shove his way past the crowd and come up to you with his halberd, and he'll ask you a question. He axes you, a fair question for minimum damage of 9.
Owie.
Ooh.
Hey guys, we may have made a mistake.
Damage of 9.
The Tari Guard 1 and 3. 1 and 2 will probably... I'll say one of them's going to stay back. The other one will start moving over. This one will like try to keep the crowd at bay. Yeah, that's a good idea. This guy will go here. The dogs will run away from the gunshots. This one will come over and like grab the prisoner and begin dragging her back to her cell. And Tari Guard 4 is going to come forward. I see a Tommy and I see a Buddy. Evens, we're going for Tommy. Tommy! He likes him some of that.
That's why my AC is 21.
Yo!
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo! Don't tell me it, then I know it! He drives his halberd into you, and you take 11 points of damage.
Oh.
Combat has broken out.
Damn.
I will take a 5-foot step here and cast Bull Strength on Tommy. Tommy, you get a +4 to your strength.
What the fuck?
So you can just go into main and put a -4 damage in your strength. It'll calculate everything for you.
Hell yeah.
I remember when I did that with Thrax, and you were like, that seems so complicated.
Yeah. Number 4 will go. The one who's in charge of things. He'll draw his longsword, and he'll be like, all right, boys, let's take him alive for questioning. He turns his sword sideways to do non-lethal damage with it, and he'll just kind of casually walk up to... Where's a good spot for that? He'll begin meandering over this way. He wants to stay further than 5 feet. He's a smart guy. Buddy.
That was a very good idea on his part. Buddy's gonna look at the person engaged with Tommy here and be like, Buddy's turn. And he's gonna free action rage.
Sure.
I got 6 temporary hit points and some buffs.
Yep.
But I gotta take a full action here. So
You get to claw bite.
yeah. So let's start with the 2 claw attacks.
You're power attacking, correct?
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. Bummer.
Oh my.
Well, one of the
Thanks
claw
for that.
hits.
Okay. So this should hopefully come out
Buddy's
as
first attack is a crit.
29 points of damage.
God,
right?
Dude.
Is
Yeah.
that plus 24, right?
Well, you crit.
Okay.
So yeah, you like take your claw as you see your Ogrekin companion erupt in a feral rage. His hands grow these sharp razored claws, and he just tears this guy's face. That guard looks horribly wounded. He reels back, deftly dodging the other attack. But sadly, Buddy has a bite attack still.
Does that. Heck.
Uh-oh. Not like this.
Oh. I guess that worked out for him.
Sezzix. Buddy seems quite dangerous.
Yeah, he does.
Good God.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and then use rapid shot. They have the same AC, so the second one can just go to number 3, right?
Yes, their touch AC is 11. So, yarp. Yeah, you blast into that one and he drops. The armigers will begin coming out of the woodwork. They will be double moving. This one will just double move next to you because you have a gun. I don't know if you can make it that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nope, he can only make it to here because of the crowd. He's still shoving through people in the crowd that haven't quite fled yet. Number 3, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get a little further, so he'll get to here. This dog is scampered away from the sound of this gun. Number 2 We'll just like come up to here. And that's all their actions. Tommy. And I will turn upside down number 4. This guy here. This guy here is unconscious right now.
I'm gonna cleave this turn and take a 5-foot step.
Sure. Oops.
All right.
Oh,
Can I cleave and power? Does overhand chop also apply to?
Not cleave, because you're making
okay.
more than one attack.
But can I power attack with cleave?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Where's my...
Yeah, overhand chop is very narrow in what it applies to.
Okay.
But it's quite good.
Rip.
Ooh! Yeah, it just glances off his armor. It seems like these guys are fairly high IC'd. Yes, Dotari Guard 3, Tommy will respond in kind. He'll check his feats here. You know what? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. He'll also power attack. He'll give himself a -2 on this. Oh, natural 1. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Yeah, he doesn't want a 5-foot step towards Buddy. He'll stay there. Dotari Guard 1, you know what? He will power attack as well. The crowd has now dispersed. So we can ignore that difficult terrain. Try to get in! Yo, misses because he power attacked. All right, we're done power attacking Tommy.
damn.
I'm going to just remove these dogs from combat.
Because I cleaved, that was 1 off too.
Dotari Guard 2 drags the prisoner into the doghouse and like slams the door shut on them. Number 4 will roll to stabilize. Ooh, you're going to be charged with murder soon. Let's hear it.
Darn, murder.
I didn't kill
That's
him.
tough.
I've never murdered
his
anyone.
wounds killed him.
I will exclude the Dotari guards, and you know what? Armiger 3 can get this healing. Good for him. I'll channel.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Huge.
And then I will step back here. That's my turn.
He didn't like that. He wanted you guys next to each other. Yeah, you haven't done anything super hostile yet. So he'll charge you. He's not gonna charge. He'll just come up and hit you once.
Makes sense.
He will attempt to... no, he's not gonna do non-lethal. You can heal. He's not dumb. He's not a fool. He will certainly hit you. He'll scrape you up for some damage. Buddy.
That was a big mistake hitting Buddy's friend. Buddy's in 5-foot step.
Sure. Mark off another round of rage.
Oh, yeah. Let's do our full round attack here. Start with the claws. Power attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Oh, he's fucking dead. Maybe not.
One hit? No, he's fine.
No, he's
Just one
fine,
hit.
yeah.
All right, so damage for that one hit. Boop.
Oh, he didn't like that, though. You
Then
slash through him.
let's bite attack.
It's a mongrel! Kill it! Sezzix.
Their armor is kind of rough, actually.
Yes.
How
They
could
are,
my
they are
class
well
be through?
armored.
I'll take another 5-foot step back, and then I will rapid shot again.
Okay.
Number 3 is wounded, right?
No, number 3 is uninjured. Hellknight
Isn't 3
Armiger
wounded?
4,
Haven't I shot it twice?
4 is injured, and Dotari Guard 3 are injured.
Yes, 3 is injured. Thank you.
Dotari Guard 3 is injured, not
Okay,
Armiger
yeah.
3.
Oh, okay, yep. You're right. I'm sorry.
But both of those hit, right? Because it's touch.
Do you have precise shot?
Yeah.
Yes, then both of them hit. Huge. And you are using now, because you have rapid reload and everything,
Paper
you're using the
cartridges.
paper cartridges. So now you jam on a 2, right?
On a 3.
On a 3. Yikes. Very close. Very close. Yeah, you blast him a couple more times. He looks badly hurt. Well, you guys keep spreading out, so they can't really do what they want to. But
It's almost like we know what they want to do.
They do all, in fact, have cleave. Every single one of them has cleave. 1, 2, 3. I'll like come over to here. And he'll longsword you. He will hit you. And he'll cut you. Armiger 3 is uninjured. Time to get flanking on Tommy. He is not power attacking. He's learned his lesson. Tommy seems hard to hit. Let's go. Slashes him up a bit. Dog's out of combat. Armiger 2. Sure. He'll attack, buddy. He will charge and power attack. Yo, let's go.
He's gonna die already.
Kill him again.
Damn.
Yo, let's go. As this one just runs and kind of runs his longsword through the Ogrekin's like shoulder and is like, yeah. And then Buddy is still standing. He's like, uh-oh. He'll like pull it out nervously. Tommy.
I'm gonna 5-foot step here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna cleave. Guard 3.
Do it up.
What's not power attack? They have high armor.
Yeah, you're learning.
All right.
He will die. Just
And then
outright die. 1 murder. 1 count of murder.
Oh, miss.
1 count of murder. That was Tommy. Top of the round. Dotari Guard 1 will go. He will. Look at this map. I guess we keep attacking Tommy. He's feeling a little cheeky. He's gonna power attack. He's gonna do it. I missed anyway. Dotari Guard 2. He's got some ground to make up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll just begin double moving. Boop. Dotari Guard Quattro will roll to bleed out. He spurts some more blood, and you draw closer to a second count of murder. Sear it.
I will step here and channel excluding the dying voice. Oh,
Cool. You healed Tommy Sezzix for 8.
Yeah, I should heal myself and Buddy as well.
Okay, so you heal.
Oops. Thank you.
Also, did you just heal number 4?
You did. Buddy took 20. Oh, he had temporary hit points is how you recorded it. I see.
I just put
Technically, it's not temporary hit points. Your maximum health increases. The only reason that would matter is because you can actually gain temporary hit points and also have your health increased while raging. If
I
that
gotcha.
makes sense. Like if someone casts a spell that gives you temporary hit points, it effectively they both apply.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're fine.
I think
I accidentally-
Your way of doing it right now is totally fine.
Okay.
I accidentally healed Armiger 4. Could you put 8 points of damage back on him, please?
Sure.
Thank you. That's it.
Get him.
All right, he'll go. Armiger 4, you say? That looks like a tasty cleave. Right there. So he will start on Buddy. He will not power attack. He wants to get these attacks in. That'll hit. And on Searit, that'll hit. Spreading the love. As he takes his longsword and slashes it through both of you.
Ew.
Buddy.
I'm also going to attack him in kind.
Sure.
Buddy's a kind.
3rd round of rage.
3rd round of rage.
Oh, glances off
19.
his shield.
19 misses.
His AC is, however, too lower from cleaving. Still misses.
Damn.
Okay, so he'll take 14 damage from the
He's a
2
hell
claw
knight.
attacks.
He's wearing full
Yeah.
plate.
Well, you know.
Yeah, and my bite's gonna miss. Okay.
He is wounded, though. Sezzix. Yes! Provoke the attack!
They're closing it.
Yes! Creatures with tactics, your worst enemy.
They're not able to cleave Seerett and I, right?
Yes, you're adjacent to each other.
Oh, fuck. Does 5 foot step? It doesn't.
5 foot step doesn't provoke.
Yeah. First, I'll attack.
You'll provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
I will first move.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
then shoot them.
You'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
That is better than 2.
Sure. This guy will attack you. Yo, let's go! Free damage. Alright.
Do those still...
Your attacks still happen as they did.
No, I'm saying, do those hit him?
The touch AC of
The
all these
Hell Knight.
guys is 11.
Ah, perfect.
They're
They
in
are-
full plate.
They're in full plate. That one looks very badly hurt. That one is dying. Number 4. So you shoot this guy as he like impales you once and collapses. Yeah, they're not doing non-lethal damage. He will just move to here, and he'll cleave starting on Seerett.
Makes sense.
And he will power attack. And on to the next one. This one's actually at a -2, buddy. Both will hit, though.
Damn.
Yup. There is some consequences to doing a combat like this.
And it's painful.
Yeah, number 3 will go. All right, we're flanking him up, boys. He will not power attack, as you are hard to hit. He misses anyway. Number 2 will go. He will cleave back.
I'm unconscious, boys.
This one's at a -2.
Uh-oh.
Even worse, Garm, I have some bad news.
What's up, buddy?
Hell Knight number 4 is actually not dying because that second shot was a 3, so my gun jammed.
Oh. It says you have a reliable musket, though. Does that do anything?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to change that.
Gotcha. So 11 less damage to him. We're turning the tide, boys! Tommy, your companions are worse for wear, as 2 of them collapse.
I'm gonna cleave.
You can't. They're not adjacent to each other.
Can I cleave now?
They're still not adjacent to each other.
Okay.
You could move 10 feet and cleave the unconscious guy and number 2, though. But no, you can't.
I can't cleave 1 and 3?
They have to be adjacent, not
They're not next to each
touching
other.
you.
Oh, okay.
They have to be next to each other, and you have to be next to both of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. Then I will just do an overhand chop on 3.
And now, buddy, this is the actual problem. Since you've gone unconscious, do you have the raging thing where it allows you to keep raging while you're unconscious?
No, I think I'm too low to have that power.
So your maximum health drops, which is why it's just important to have your maximum health be higher. Because now you stop raging. So you take like 3 more points of damage. It doesn't matter, though, for this combat.
Okay.
All right, Tommy, which one are we killing?
Can overhand chop be a power attack or no?
Yes. Only if you, as long as you're just making a single attack, you get overhand chop.
Okay. I am attacking Hell Knight 3.
Number 3, my lord. Oh, that was
Close to
so
that, huh?
close to hitting. The die just bounced down to the lower option. At the start of this round, I think you guys could use an assist. You're getting
Walter pulls out a Deus Ex
you're
Machina
getting-
here.
windmill slammed. Hey man, it's not Deus Ex Machina. She was there.
Shatrona Sabinus.
Yeah.
God.
She will definitely. She seems to have been just kind of like at the periphery of this, hiding out in the crowd. But you guys represent her best chance of saving her brother, or of saving her cousin. So she will certainly step in. As if you all die here, She's gonna have a hard time saving her cousin. So, yeah.
Perhaps she should have stepped in a little earlier.
No, she did not want to participate in this combat.
For obvious reasons.
Looks like she read the room
it
and
seems
knew.
to be a pretty lopsided combat. She comes out of stealth, and so you didn't really notice her in the haze of combat, Tommy, but now you see her as a blade just kind of sticks out of this guy's chest, and he takes some amount of damage. Do. Was this number 3? He will take another 13. That will be her surprise round, and now she will take her turn. They were unawares of her.
Yeah.
He is still flat-footed, so that will hit. So she just kind of appears and cuts this guy a couple of times, and he looks like he's barely standing. And she says to you, "What are you doing? Run! Get your friends! Get out of here! The reinforcements will be on their way any minute!" The Target Guard 1 will go. Seeing a new combatant, Tommy, he will withdraw from you and come over to, start surrounding her. Target Guard 2 will come up as well to hassle her. Target Guard 4 will roll to see if you have a second count of murder. Yo, he stabilizes. Let's go. I'll remove him from the board. Caerrat, roll stabilize.
Roll stabilize.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yo. Armiger 4 is going to go. He is not unconscious through a graceful addition of math. He will... He will take a 5-foot step back, pull out a potion, and drink it. He will heal 15. Buddy, roll to stabilize.
That's a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. Sezzix.
Why did Buddy take 1 damage?
Because he hit the roll stabilization check after making his Constitution check. Oh, it just did it automatically, I think, at the end of his turn.
I think it does.
Oh, that's interesting. All right, Sezzix, you're up. That's a cool feature. I didn't know that.
I feel like I should help my allies escape, but I don't know how I can. I feel like I just run like a little bitch. Because, is there a way I could help Caerrat or Buddy get out of this?
As you look around, trying to find solutions to this problem, the crowd is mostly dispersed, but, you knew the vibe. They're pretty agitated. You might be able to, make a social check to, try and convince some people on the sidelines to, come in and help. And or throw tomatoes and shit like that to create enough of a distraction. There's some dogs that look like they have been beaten for the last few days. There's also that woman who's locked up in the doghouse. All 3 of those things probably don't like these hellknights and Dotari. You could try and get the attention of the people around you and lead them away as well. So, or whatever else you think of.
So could I try to stir up a riot within the people and convince them, help us fight back, help us end this reign of tyranny?
Sure. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check, and you will get a bonus on it equal to the rank of your rebellion.
5.
Cool. So roll a diplomacy check and add an additional 5 to it.
Oh, yes, my -1 for diplomacy.
Good lord.
Oh no.
Nobody looks like they're gonna come to your aid. Do you want to? That'll be like a move action if you want to shoot someone still. You like 5-foot step and shoot one of the ones. Number 3's on their last legs.
Sure. If he's on his last legs, I'll.
Yeah, he
fail
got
a shot.
stabbed twice in the back. Come on, help us! Help us! Nothing. Crickets. That'll hit. Boom, that one is now bloodied. Number 1 will go. He's not going to attack you. He's going to make a combat maneuver check. He will attempt to just take your gun from you. So against your combat maneuver defense, a 15 will fail. You like rip it out of his hands. He's like, give me that boomstick.
Mine.
Yeah. Number 3 will stagger back to his friend, and he'll pull out a potion, and his turn will be over as he's staggered. Number 2 will go. His buddy 4 is on the ground over there. Oh no, he's not unconscious. Whoops, I turned that around. He will take a step back, and he'll pull out a potion and begin pouring it down the throat of his friend who's on the ground. Tommy.
5-foot step, and then I'm gonna overhand chop 3.
Oh no.
This man needs to die.
Very good. He's like fumbling for the cure moderate wounds potion. Oh, you miss.
Does staggered not lower his AC?
It does not. Did you power attack that?
No.
Oh, it's painful. Yeah. Top of the round. Citrona will make an acrobatics check. I had her open on here rather than trying to find her stuff in there. Roll this die. Oh, she has a huge bonus. She kind of does like a little cartwheel here. And then moves past this guy. And she will attack him with flanking. She misses as well. She tries to like drag her blade across his throat. And it glances off of like a little flange of metal sticking up, protecting him.
My heart's not in the dice, boys.
These 2 will come down and they'll each attack you once. Oh gosh. I did not roll that on you, so I'll not count it. 1 hit and a critical miss on myself. Fantastic. Tommy. Searit, you're stable.
Yeah, I'm laying there.
Number 4 will pull out some shackles, and he will flip Buddy over, and he will lock his arms together. He does not want that getting up again. I have to give you the condition stable, I think. I don't know how to do that. Stable. Sure, maybe that'll do it.
Well, earlier, like, Garm somehow just, like, set effect stable to Caerrat.
If you go top right into effects,
Okay.
You can drag and drop conditions onto people.
Yeah. Things are not going well. Oh, this guy will attack. Oh, he really would cleave. Man, you guys are making this really hard for me to let you live. He'll cleave. He'll start on the one he has flanking with. He hits. He'll take his second attack onto Sezzix. He misses, thank God. Number 3 will go. He does not like being flanked. That's for darn sure. Oh, he's also the one holding the potion. He will try to down his potion. He'll take a 5-foot step to here and drink his potion. This provokes Cobra. You get a free attack on him.
Just a regular attack, right?
Yep.
All right.
Regular old attack.
For Jesus.
Oh no!
Oh, thank white Jesus.
He's like holding his potion there. He's like cut through his hand and his chest. He is dead. A second count of murder for Tommy. They are not going to arrest Tommy. They are not going to arrest Tommy. This one will run out. He'll charge you with his longsword. He'll power attack. He misses. He's letting rage guide him. Tommy.
All right. I'm gonna 5-foot step here. Do I have a potion I can shove down Caerrat's throat?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't see any in my inventory, so I think the answer to that is no. So
I don't think we have any party.
We definitely dealt them all out. I think we just used all of them.
That is likely the case. He had a pretty rough time downstairs.
I'm gonna overhand chop regular attack 1.
All right.
Oh, I figured out the problem. When we sold stuff, I moved them all to my character sheet.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you savage that guy.
Take some tension off Caerrat.
So Trono will be like, get out of the way, Sezzix. You're stopping me from doing the only thing I want to do. She will make an acrobatics check. She will get the fork out of dodge. She will move to... Man, Sezzix, you just can't get flanking with Tommy there.
It's not my fault they came to me.
Maybe she has yeah, she'll move back to here. She will throw a bag at Dotari Guard 1. She hits this guy, and the bag explodes, and it seems to be a bunch of goo that hardens, and that Dotari is stuck to that square, and it doesn't look like Dotari Guard 1 can move right now. He struggles against his bonds. He is still stuck fast, and will remain stuck fast for an amount of time. Dotari Guard 2 will go. Man, Tommy. The hits just keep on coming. Natural 1, thank God.
Hell yeah.
Caerrat.
You have a plus 11?
They have a plus
To hit?
10.
Oh my God.
They're all level 4 fighters. You're fighting 8 level 4 fighters.
This turned out to be a poor decision on our part.
Yes, Caerrat, you're stable.
Puppy eyes.
Yeah, I'm laying there.
Those puppy eyes got you into trouble. What are you getting?
That's why we don't
After
listen,
this,
buddy.
the puppy eyes won't be as effective.
As a move
Puppy eyes will
action,
never work again.
as a move action, number 4 will drag Caerrat into this square, and he will pull out a second set of manacles and get ready to put them on him. Buddy is stable. Sezzix. It's a knockout, drag out fight, though. Good on you guys if you get there.
I'll take a 5-foot step to here.
4 is
God.
bloodied. It's the only one that's bloodied.
One
No,
is
1 is
still.
hit. Yeah, I just hit him.
Not bloodied. Not 1 is hurt, but not as bad as 4.
Okay.
But yeah, you can start
I
lighting
just
up.
don't want to shoot, because if I shoot and get another misfire, my gun just breaks.
You can spend a
You can
grit
spend a
as a
grit
move action.
as a move action to clear it.
Just as a standard action.
Spend a grit as a move action to clear it if you spend a grit point. It's a standard action if you don't spend a point.
Yeah. So you make 1 attack this turn. You can clear it and make 1 attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the instead of.
Yeah.
I just can't fucking read. Yeah, I
Do you wanna
I
do
will
that?
then spend a grip. Yeah, I'm going to spend
Yeah, so you take a step back, like, fuck. Start clearing the thing out. Reload it, take 1 shot.
Yeah.
Number 1, Armiger 1.
Yeah, I'll do 1, because the chance I kill 4 is super low.
Hits. Yeah, also, they have an AC, they have the higher AC, so it makes sense for you to do your damage to the ones with the higher AC for everyone else.
Yeah.
Armiger 1 does not like that. He's going to attack you with the sword.
I cleared it for you,
He
Citrona.
misses. Number 2 will go. Man. Things are not going well for our heroes today. Tommy, am I going to bring you down finally? Nope. Still standing, Tommy. Still standing. This guy hacks at your leg. It manages to get through your armor. You are up.
All right. I'm gonna 5-foot step here and chop this motherfucker one.
Good luck. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
You take your scythe and you just kind of bring it into this guy's shoulder. All his Hell Knight armor is nothing for your sheer force of will as you drag this blade. You like feel it crunch through his shoulder. He cries in pain and collapses to the ground. He is unconscious. So Trona will go. Well done, well done. She'll step to here. She will make a intimidate check. A diplomacy check. Stand back or I'll kill him! She puts a blade to the unconscious guy's throat.
Hey.
The Dotari will, take a step back.
Bleed number one is still good.
And look... Oh, he is still good. He can't move. Searat, you're stable. Armiger 4 will, roll a die to see how much you like that guy. Oh, a 19? He totally liked that guy. Be like, alright. You can go. Leave on man B. Sezzix.
Leave our men be. I'll take a step towards Searat.
He'll be like, this one's a murderer! And points at Tommy and at Buddy. You can take the healer, but you ain't taking this oath. Armiger 1 will make a check to not bleed to death. He takes a point of damage. Yeah. Armiger 2 will go here. He will drag Buddy away from you guys.
Hey.
There's the deal. You can get your men and go. We keep the oath. Tommy, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna
just not allowed to play this game. Character number 3.
I'm gonna attempt to intimidate 2 to say, if he takes Buddy, they all die. Come on, high intimidate.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
You say this and you put all of your hatred behind your words and try to shake them down as much as possible. And it seems as if he's on the fence and he's very nervous and he might be inclined to do what you say. And then you hear in the crowd, crows. And there's a bunch of villagers that have gotten rocks and shingles from buildings and bits of wood, and they're hitting them against things. And the crowd begins unifying, and it seems like over the next couple of rounds they will start forming a mob as they've become so incensed at what they've seen, as they've seen these guards acting so violently. And with that, they will leave the field of battle. They will take their unconscious friends, though. And you guys can take your unconscious people, and we'll call it a day. However, Garm, if you want to pull up your secondary thing.
Yeah, there are definitely some consequences for this.
You will go ahead and increase the... you will go ahead and increase your notoriety or whatever
by quite a bit, I assume.
Go ahead and roll 3d6. Increase your notoriety by 9.
Sounds good.
Sezzix, there is an opportunity as all this is happening where you think you might be able to get that armiger out. I will let you make a stealth check against the original DC of the stealth check to try and free her in the middle of night. As the commotion of all this is dying down and the crowd is moving in, you're able to get that Hell Knight armiger, Order of the Torrent, out of the doghouse and secret her away through the crowd as you guys flee. About a minute before, a dozen or so more Dotari show up, similarly dressed. as these 4 that you fought. Combat is over.
Yay!
I rolled something important when we needed it again. Just like the crit after Yuri died.
Saving the day.
Or just like the seduction for the wrath goddess.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Charles
Holy
was a
shit,
boss.
boys.
Charles was a boss.
We
Like a
fucking
boss.
lived. Oh my god. What?
We made a bad choice here, boys.
So yeah,
We made a choice.
with combat over, Citrona will be like, I'll take this one back to the tooth and nail and hide her as best I can. Perhaps it would be wise to leave the city for a day or two until this blows over. Go investigate that shrine and see if you can find my cousin. I would certainly appreciate it. As she like licks, wipes the blade off of her dagger and like stows it away. Also, it seems I'm due for a haircut again, as, everyone just saw my face. So the next time you see me, my appearance might be a little different than it is now. She will be employing a disguise for the near future.
Yeah, it might be good for all of us, I think.
Might be wise for all of you. But yeah.
I'm kind of hard to disguise.
Yeah. Buddy puts on his Clark Kent sunglasses.
They're certainly like missing
No
a
one
lens
will
and are
know.
broken.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's so cool. So I someone in chat told me that I can drag like the hostile and the allied icon, and it'll drag all of you to the map at once.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool. Anyway, where to next, lads? What would you like to do? Do you want to distribute them potions out? Maybe?
I can see the merit in that.
You can see the merit? All right. I was like, I had a contingency of like, well, they can go to prison. I guess we'll just skip to the end of this book.
The prison status effect.
I guess if they want to get locked up, I got text for that.
I'm gonna take one of these moderate.
I just took 1 cure light. So I'll just like dump it down someone's throat because ideally I'm not the one going down.
Well, so I always have healing, so you guys separate it according to yourselves.
Yarp.
Yeah, most of the time me and you will be right next to each other. So if you go
It's
down,
if I go down. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go down.
I took 1 of each for now, so
Tommy should likely do the same.
How do I pull up the party sheet?
Top right, the eye with the 3 little boys. Click that, inventory, then drag and drop the red dot.
I have taken 1 of each as well.
Good man.
As you guys are like nursing your wounds, and Garm's like, Sezzix, Steerit is like, oh yeah, I have all of those potions in my bag for some reason. Maybe you guys should take some of these. Like, well, that's where they went. Jeez. Citrona approaches you guys and is like, given how you handled that, perhaps it does do well to inform you that you should be as covert as possible when leaving the city and visiting the shrine. I didn't think it went without saying, but it might now go with saying that you should be stealthy. But perhaps you should disguise yourselves, travel in the dead of night, whatever solutions you might have for concealing your passage in and out of the city.
Would I know a way through the sewers in and out of the city?
You make a knowledge dungeoneering check. Basically, each one of you can make some sort of check, and I will take the
I don't
average
have
of those checks. So
I don't have dungeoneering.
you can make a stealth check, most obvious. You can make a disguise check. You can make other checks that would be appropriate to what your characters would know, or other solutions you guys might have for like surreptitiously leaving the city. Depending on how you do, notoriety will increase.
I
Can I
have
can I just climb up?
local.
Yeah,
You
you
said-
can make a knowledge local check to like try and know when guards would be missing from posts and things like that.
I should just make a stealth check though, shouldn't I?
If you would like to. Whatever you would like your character to be doing to help contribute to the party's success.
You said we could do dungeoneering, right?
Yeah, you make knowledge engineering check as like you travel through parts of the sewers and things like that on your way out, based off of your knowledge.
Well,
Thanks.
All right, so we got Caerrat and Buddy.
Can I make like a... Go ahead.
I guess I'll make a stealth check. My other option is to just like climb the wall at night.
Yeah, if you would like to do a climb check, that's totally fine.
The bonus is significantly better. Let's do that.
Yeah, you're like, guys, we can climb up on this wall and then we can get out of the city that way.
I just imagine like I'm going through the sewers. Or no, I'm just like sneaking through. Cobra goes through the sewers, and then Buddy just has like Seerot on his back climbing over the wall.
Yeah, because
actually, I think I got a bonus to climb if I remember correctly.
Seerot has a good bonus to bluff and stuff like that.
yeah, I was either gonna diplomacy or do like a knowledge religion, and say I'm taking a pilgrimage to the shrine of Senex.
You
I
can do a
should've-
knowledge religion check if you want to like disguise yourself as a worshiper of Asmodeus.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm here in the city. Gotta join the academy.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you take like the one of the unholy symbols to Asmodeus you have, and you walk around, and you like you've kind of like covered up your more outrageous facial appearance and things like that, and to one of the guards that like might hassle you on your way out of town, you're like, "Oh yes, I'll praise the ever fire." And they're like, "What?" And they're like, "I'm the Dark Lord." What? Asmodeus. Sure, friend, whatever. Because you don't quite know the right things to say. So what's that? 27,
yeah, my main man.
37,
can I
Sounds
intimidate
3
instead?
divided by... So, yes, go ahead and roll a d6, my guy. We'll add that much to your notoriety so you guys do not succeed.
yeah, that makes sense.
Your notoriety increases by 5 is, you're not super stealthy. But yeah. Where's
my hit points at? Just when I'm finally stabilized and back up.
Oh, I'll blow like a couple channels and top us off.
Couldn't we just like long rest?
If you guys would like to.
We also need to leave the city sooner than later. I used one spell slot. I'll burn 3 channels and heal us up. Maybe more than 3.
So you guys all heal 17.
Okay.
I'm full.
4, and then I'll chant, or I have a wand.
You all heal 22 total. So Buddy would have 20 damage.
Yeah.
Tommy has 4. Seerot has 13. And he
So
can...
I will blow 6 wands.
You can just take average out of combat, Garm.
Sick.
So just 11 for 2 charges.
Sounds
You
good.
top them off. Once you guys are outside of the city, it is a short walk west of Ravenel Road to the swampy western shore of Argo Isle. The shrine seems to be mostly underground, carved into an upthrust escarpment of stone. Carved into a stone hill. An upthrust escarpment of stone that overlooks the river.
I hate English majors.
So basically, you know of the shrine's location. You start heading up there. There doesn't seem to be like an actual road or a path that takes you there. And you have to walk through some slow-moving like shoals of water and things like that as the terrain becomes a little swampy. Give me a spellcraft check as you guys are walking through this. I think that's just you, Garm.
Yeah.
You know that there exist spells that track people and track objects. And you know that one of the requirements is that those objects or people are not surrounded by running water. So you just kind of offhandedly realize as you're traveling through all this that anyone hiding out at this shrine would be undetectable to those spells.
It's helpful for us and probably the
As you approach the shrine, you can see it from afar. It's got like a single brazier outside with some small offerings. And it doesn't have a door. It's just like a cave that leads down a set of steps into a like large open circular chamber. Like you can see the steps going down. What would you guys like to do?
Do we want to like look around or just go straight in?
I'm gonna do what my mama taught me, and I'm gonna go straight in, balls deep.
Always a pleasure. I'll make like a quick perception check, see if there's any guards sitting around outside or anything.
Yeah, you glance around the
I'll do the
outside.
same.
You don't see anything. You can, look inside the offering bowl. There seems to be a bunch of seashells, as well as maybe like a sand dollar, a little piece of driftwood, things like that. Basically like treasures that you as like a child might find if you were like out on the beach collecting treasures. These would be like the things that would be of value to you. And that seems to be what the offerings here are. But yeah.
Could Garm do like a religion check to know what they're an offering to?
I would assume Saint Senex.
Yes, Saint Senex, which is like a minor saint-like figure, which was just an oracle of like no specific deity.
Okay.
So these are just like generic offerings, but they're all aquatic themed. There don't seem to be any guards or anything like that outside. So if you would like to follow Tommy's lead and head balls deep inside, you can certainly do that.
Can I do so stealthily?
Sure. You can stealth down and you enter this circular chamber that has a hole in the back with like a ladder that goes down into another section. And in this circular chamber, there seems to be a couple of cots made out of like reeds and things like that that are stuffed with, some feathers and padding. There's a couple of rough blankets, and there are two people here. They are both elderly, like more middle-aged. One is a man and one is a woman. And as you approach, the man will speak up. He has a flowing golden beard. He is wearing effectively beach bum clothes, and he has seashells braided into his hair. He also has like a big conch shell on his side, and his weapon seems to be more of like a fishing gaff hook for like hooking things that would be in the water. And as you come in, he stands up and greets you with like a boisterous hello. Greetings! I am Brother Genbai, and this is Sister Remel. We are the acolytes of Saint Senex. Have you come to pray at our shrine?
Oh, praise Saint Senex. I will make a cursory look around the room for any impressive, not conch shell things, like Hell Knight armor and shit like that. We are pilgrims from Kintargo. We come seeking the guidance and blessings of Saint Senex.
Sure, make a bluff check.
That's fair. I should really put some ranks in that.
His eyes narrow, and he's like, "Are you now? You've come such a long way to see our glorious saint. I tell you, I am surprised. We have not had visitors in many, many moons."
That's fair. I suppose I'll make a sense motive check to make sure he's suspicious of me.
He seems suspicious of you.
Sure. What do I know about Saint Senex? I'm assuming like vaguely good aligned. They're against Order of Torrent, at least allegedly. Sure, these people seem reasonable.
That is not what you know about them.
Oh,
The Order of the Torrent are like the good aligned hellknights.
right. And these guys are protecting them.
The Order of Saint Senex is an order dedicated to this cleric, this Oracle of the Waves, that became famous for like recovering a bunch of bodies of people lost at sea, collecting their belongings and returning them to their families and laying them to rest. And after she passed, this shrine was built by her students, and these seem to be like some of her original students, or maybe like their students or whatever.
Well,
And we were told by Citrona that this would be the place that her cousin would likely have gone to, as he's used it as a safe house in the past. Because the Order of the Torrent and the Acolytes of Saint Senex have very similar interests.
Well, I suppose I should be a bit more forthcoming.
Also, for what it's worth, she gave you her signet ring to show her cousin.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were on the same page.
To be more transparent, we recently recovered some bodies from the what was the bar that got burned down in the Night of Ashes?
Oh, not Clenched Jaws, the nice one?
Yeah, the nice one.
Yeah. So you're like,
that one got burned down. Yeah, we went in, we picked up the bodies from there, and we were accidentally praying the Senate.
Sure.
A positive way.
Make a diplomacy check with a bonus equal to your rank. Your rebellion rank. As you say this, the woman will speak for the first time, and she'll say, Genbai, he speaks the truth. I heard of this. These must be the heroes, the ardent crows. And be like, apologies, crows. I did not recognize you. Yes, word of your heroic deeds in rescuing those that burned in the waterfront is met with great welcome. You're welcome here in our house. But you do not come here for the blessing of Saint Senex. So what is your true purpose?
We can flash that bling, I suppose.
Yeah. Her eyes will kind of brighten, and she'll come over and like hold your hand as you're like holding it or whatever. And she'll be like, This is the ring of whatever Saturna's last name is. This is the ring of House Sabinus. And they'll look at each other, and he will say, you've come to seek Octavio.
I apologize for the illusion. But
no,
yes.
No, that is fine. You are welcome to him. He lies beneath in the chamber there. He's been there for some time. However, though you appear friends and we trust you, Saint Senex herself will judge whether or not you are worthy to see him.
Of course.
And they will step to the side and allow you to pass.
What were these two's name again?
They are Brother Genbai and Sister Ramil. And if any of you are injured, they can cast cure spells.
Ooh, I'm still injured.
No, Garm healed you up.
Yeah, I marked off one.
Okay.
But yeah.
I mean, I'm at like, I think 20. Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah, I just wanted you.
So yeah, you guys can head downstairs. Oh, whoops. Here we go. Share record. So you guys... Haha, I can use this thing. Sick. Boom. You guys can place yourselves down here. The ceiling of this damp chamber is 7 feet high, bolstered by square supports of rough-hewn wood. A shallow pool of water lies in the northwest corner of the room, where a rusty iron ladder descends from a hole in the ceiling above. An iron gate blocks access to a corridor to the east. Piles of sail canvas and jumbled coils of rope litter the stony floor, and the walls, floor, and ceiling have been carved to look like wood. Brown paint clings in patches, and it's easy to see how the room may have very much once looked like the hold of a ship. To the west stands a statue, carved from driftwood, depicting a woman in robes holding the body of a drowned sailor in her arms. You make knowledge religion check.
I don't
You do not know who this is, though you can assume it to be Saint Senex. Who would like to come down first?
I guess I will.
Go ahead and place yourselves. Boop, right here. These are the ladders, I believe. So you come down the ladder first, and then you step to the side to allow the next person. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. As you step forward, and it seems like Buddy's the next one coming down the stairs. So there's only these two people in the room presently. The statue speaks.
I don't like this.
Those who would visit the drowned departed must bring to these lips the gift of Lung's bounty, lest my guardians stand before your approach. What would you like to do?
It sounds like he wants me to kiss the statue.
And the statue looks like
got
a
nothing.
woman dressed in robes holding the body of a drowned sailor in her arms.
CPR, maybe?
What did he say to me again?
I have
It's in
printed it in
chat. Yeah, I would have gave it sounds like CPR onto the statue. But,
I would guess onto the drowned guy, not onto the saint.
yeah.
I'll attempt CPR and give him a little kiss as well on the lips.
Sure. How do you do CPR on it?
The only way he knows how, blowing
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
You know,
you blow
Kiss the
on
mouth,
it.
kiss the mouth.
As you give it the gift of Lung's bounty, which is air, by blowing on its lips, the gate opens.
We did it.
Cobra did a puzzle.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yeah. As you blow on its lips, the gate opens to the east. You guys can pass through the room without any fuss.
I wink at Caerrat.
Whoops.
You want some lungs bounty?
I watched that from the ladder, and I gotta say, good form.
Whoops. So yeah, that's basically all that's in this room. The gate, which is all the way down here, has opened.
What are these big old pillars? Just
They are
pillars?
stone columns.
Sounds good. Onward and upward, boys.
And for what it's worth, you don't see a guardian in this room, despite what the magic mouth told you.
Nice.
Go ahead and scurry on down to here, as it's just a hallway. This 7
Also-
foot high vault. What's up?
Sierra and Buddy still have the stable condition.
They can just go and remove it themselves if they want, but they are stable. For what it's worth.
Caerrat's not
This
emotionally
7
stable.
foot high vault contains
you.
over 3 dozen human shaped bundles of sailcloth, each wrapped tightly, soon shut with heavy thread, and laid respectfully side by side on the cold stone floor. A shallow pool of water lies in the southeast corner, while the northeast corner of the room, someone has set up a camp. You see, as you're just walking up, a guy. And he will, like, cinematically, as, like, you come into this dark room and there's, like, the single campfire light flickering, he'll, like, come out of the shadows a bit as he speaks. These shrouded bodies are those of drowned sailors with no living relations, given a place of honor down here by the grace of Saint Senex. He pauses for a moment, then faces you with open arms. His weapon is not drawn. It's, like, lying against the wall. Those who seek Octavio Sabinus have found him. His safe capture, however, is no certain thing.
Oh, we seek not your capture. Actually,
hold
just
on a second.
your safety.
Roll a notoriety check.
Is that so just add our notoriety to this?
Yes, I believe. Oh, hold on. Roll
Is
a
it
notoriety check.
percentile?
If the result, what's your notoriety score right now?
19.
Yeah, so roll a die.
It's gone up so much this session.
Went up by 14 so
Cool.
far.
As you go to speak, he's like, I know you. You're the members of the Ardent Crows. All right, he beams into a smile. I thought you might be agents of Barzillai sent to hunt me down. Please, I apologize for being so standoffish. I consider you allies, as we both work against the forces of Barzillai.
I'm happy we're on the same page.
Yes.
We were actually sent here by your cousin, Satrona. I'll
Satrona.
show off the signet ring.
He'll give a nod and be like, my cousin has a kind heart. Of course, she would be the one wily enough to find those of equal caliber to seek me out. See, having high notoriety is a good thing sometimes.
Worked out.
But yeah.
We agree that anyone outlined by House Thrune is an ally of the Crows, and we seek to assist you in any way that we can. For if the Torrent is just as evil in the eyes of Thrune as the Crows, I think we can work together.
Yes. It is unfortunate what Barzillai has done, twisting the law and using it to make my men and women criminals in the eyes of Kintargo, our home. I don't approve of all of your methods, I must admit. Your heart is in the right place, but I cannot stomach operating outside of the law with such flagrancy as you do. But you are certainly hopeful idealists in this cause. But in my experience, passionate revolutionaries lack discipline. Like my cousin, you have good hearts, but it takes more than heart to stand up for what's right. If I'm to throw in with the Ardent Crows, I'll need two things. First, I need to know that my surviving armigers are safe. Second,
One of them is.
Oh?
I escorted one out of a public square myself, sir.
Good. Perhaps she can tell us of the others and how they're being kept. That'll be good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for this. I'm hoping you're the right ones for this job.
I'll give him like a little military salute.
He'll kind of chuckle a bit. And he seems a little more relaxed, but yes. Second, I need to know that your crows are more than thugs who seek to fight in the streets.
Okay, so that's a problem.
Can I make an attack?
Cobra's just like, ew. Ew.
Sezzix just slinks back
just his
behind
necktie. Ew.
Eat.
Can Sezzix just like hide in Sirith's robes?
As I have to clean all the blood off my scythe as he's asking that.
Yeah, I need. As you're doing this, he's like, I need to know you're more than just thugs who can fight in the streets. I need to know that you can exercise subtlety and work at least partially within the bounds of the law to solve problems when such an option exists. As it so happens, I have the perfect chance for you to accomplish both goals. I'd like you to engineer the freedom of my armigers, and I think you can do it through subtlety rather than force.
Can I bluff like that I'm a very subtle person? I give hand jobs in the closet.
All right, the reason he identified you guys is because your notoriety was so hard. So at this point, he knows of the things you've done in the previous book. He doesn't know that you just had that fight out in the street, because that literally just happened. But he knows of your
Even
previous...
though that's why our notoriety's so
he
high.
knows that you guys, like, went to a house that was being guarded by Dotari and just, like, opened fire with muskets. And, like, killed people in the streets that were trying to flee.
And I'm the sneaky one.
That is exactly what happened.
Does he know that I one-shot that guy at the riot? I cut him in half?
Oh, in the very start of the AP?
The very first combat roll?
There was.
Yes. Yeah, that is certainly added to your notoriety. People are calling you a one-hit Tommy.
I also call him One Hit Tommy. Well, luckily, our
Tommy the
intrigue
Divider.
specialist, Sezzix, is going to be stepping up his support within the organization.
That's what it looks like. Yep.
Good. Well, I strongly suspect that my armigers are being held in the holding house. It's effectively a temporary prison that Barzillai has been using for dissidents and people he's deemed outlaws or criminals. It's under strict guard. While I don't doubt that Tommy and the rest of you could certainly kick in the door and cut your way through to find my men and women, such bloodshed is unnecessary. A lot of these people are just citizens of Kintargo following orders. And as much as I would wish to fault them for doing so, there is law, and they are following it. We should try our best to work within the confines of the law and fix the system rather than discard it. But yes, I don't know what aid I can offer you. I think I will remain here until my men and women are freed, then try to make my way into the city with them and establish a place we can hide out. Though I know that Barzillai seeks me still, so probably be better for everyone involved if I remained here for the time being. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer what I can.
What caused the Order of Torrent to be banished within the eyes of House Thrune?
He furrows his brow. He says, well, I've mulled it for a bit, but I think I have hit on what it is. We were investigating rumors that the Lord Mayor, Benilius, didn't actually flee the city for Arcadia, as the current government claims. I believe she's been imprisoned, or worse, by Barzillai himself. It didn't help that I took offense quite publicly at the new Lord Mayor's recruitment of the Order of the Rack as additional guards. They're mercenaries, charlatans that call themselves hellknights, but they know nothing of true order against the forces of chaos. The Barzillai spins webs like a spider, and I can't decipher what his design is yet. Whatever his reason, I've come to believe it bodes ill for all of Kintargo. He's been making some sweeping decisions lately that seem random, almost chaotic, but I believe they're building towards something sinister. You guys remember back in book one of the rumors is that the previous mayor, who was chaotic good,
Tripped and fell down the stairs.
Tripped and fell down the stairs because she was drunk or she fled. He believes she was imprisoned or killed by Barzillai. That's what his hellknights were investigating.
That would make quite a bit of sense.
If she's still in prison, would we be able to rescue her?
I don't believe she's being held at the holding house. He'll kind of like sit down on a cot and invite you guys to like sit on some little chairs and such that are there. And he'll tell you that the structure of the holding house versus other places is that the holding house is one of the earliest buildings in Kintargo, and it was the original city jail, but has sat abandoned until Barzillai returned. He reopened it as an interim prison for suspects that might not warrant full imprisonment. And because of the structure of Cheliax and the nature of how documented everything is, if there was a prisoner like her, there's no way they would be able to keep the secret if she was there. She would be in some other more secret off-the-books location. These are all people that are like pending trial effectively. So all of his Hell Knights are like pending trial. The people that are being doghoused are being kept in the holding house for the most part and being taken out of there for like these public displays of power and then returned there afterwards. So that's kind of like what the holding house is serving as right now.
Okay. So, did you have a plan on how we could secretly get into this place, or is
He
that
he kind of sighs and he's like, "Sadly, I am but one, and I am stuck here, like an island out at sea. You, though, you can be my agents in this, and you can exhibit your friendship and kindness in freeing those I hold dear, as well as your skill and covertness. That you're not just thugs that would kill people on the street, and coming up with a way on your own to liberate them."
Buddy, very sneaky, and then like, I'll pretend to be sneaky.
You try to hide behind a
He'll be
chair.
like, generally, I would advise gathering information on the location, seeing how you could perhaps legally obtain their release, what might be involved with that process, things of that nature. Though I will admit, espionage is not something I am that good at.
Oh, no stress at all. We will begin work as soon as we can.
I thank you. You are welcome to rest here whenever you wish, though I imagine you may have a safe house or such within the city limits. The seers here know me well. If you are friends of mine, they will allow you to come and go as you see fit. You have passed the Guardian beforehand. You will need to, before ascending the ladder to leave, you will need to blow on the lips of the drowned man again to prevent it from animating and attacking you.
Tommy good at blowing, and he'll like punch him on the shoulder.
Yeah, Tommy like staggers the step or something. Does he just like casually deck him?
Yeah.
Buddy and I are cool, but I have not forgotten that he has stabbed me with a spear twice.
Yeah! Dude, Cobra remembers! Cobra remembers!
Never forgive, never forget.
Like, we're cool, but, you know.
But yeah,
like,
that is Octavio. And you guys are welcome to take a long rest here if you haven't already, and return to the city.
That'd be good.
I'm down to rest here.
Yeah. You can certainly ask him any more questions that you wish. He is a pretty cool dude. He is, in fact, a Hell Knight.
I'll ask him where does he think the best place to start gathering information would be.
We have our network of crows and stuff. I think we just need to like use the gather information role.
Bing, bing, bing.
Stuff.
Yep, you can certainly take those sort of actions with your rebellion, or you can personally try to like investigate things like that.
I was gonna say I'll probably do that.
Yep. I mean, it's like a regular jail, so like, you know, citizens can go there and like talk to police officers or whatever.
Okay.
You know, it's
like
not a
police
prison.
officers would know what's
It's not a
best, yeah.
prison. It's a jail. There's a difference, right?
Your parents pick you up from jail.
Yes.
They don't pick you up from prison.
So you can go try and bond out all the armigers.
Whatever you would like to do. As you guys spend the night there and rest, I imagine.
Sure.
Get your spells back or whatever. Yeah, you can learn of Octavio and the Order of the Torrent. The Order of the Torrent specifically gains the ability to locate creature as a spell-like ability.
Oh shit.
And they're an ally to us.
Yep. And it's called Seek the Taken is like the name of the ability. So basically their whole purpose is to like find missing people at sea and recover them alive or dead.
That's sick.
Yeah, they're very cool. So, yep. His the symbol of the Order of the Torrent is an armored fish. Their favorite weapon is a halberd or a longbow. And their reckoning, which is what you have to do if you wish to become a Hell Knight, is you go through a series of training that culminates in you being almost drowned and then revived.
Seems very like Navy Sealish.
Yeah, they're basically like Hell Knight Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
Except they are not stealthy. as he is wearing full plate.
Yeah.
Weirdly, he does not have any ranks in swim, which I
That's
think is an
strange.
oversight. So I just gave him ranks in swim.
That
But
makes
yeah.
sense.
You guys can certainly rest up and return to the city.
Awesome.
You guys have in the past been using the wasp nest as kind of your de facto like location or whatever to be based out of. However, as you boop-a-doop-a-doop, here's
We were asked
Cantargo.
to find a permanent space.
Yeah, and you know the other tavern or whatever isn't a permanent space either. But this area over here is where like the holding house is. The holding house is 010. And the tooth and nail is 08. And you guys previously have been all the way up here. So if you want to like have the place you go to like debrief and talk or whatever be the basement of the tooth and nail, Sabrina will totally let you guys do that.
Oh shit, nice.
That way you don't have to like traverse the entire city every time you want to like talk in private.
We have an adventurers pub we can hang out in now, boys.
Indeed, it is in fact a seedy tavern. It is the quintessential seedy tavern. And it, as you come to learn, as you spend some more time there, there are in fact a rotating cast of Cheers-like characters that come through. Yes.
One of them's named Norm.
There are a few people that I have art for. If you guys return there when you get back into town.
Oh yeah, we can let her know her dude's still alive.
Yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Let me just find some images of people that are listed here. There is this gal, Luculla Gens. She is a regular, both as a patron and as a neighbor of the Tooth and Nail. She is a young, frail, dark-haired woman in a simple dress. She has a patch over one eye, soft leather gloves on her hands, and a fancy rectangular talisman hung around her neck. She owns a small confectionery shop called Sweet Tooth that shares a roof with the Tooth and Nail, and stops by the tavern to hand out treats. Her candied blackberry tarts are among the most popular of her offerings. So there's her. There's also the cook, who you met before. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Rear inside cover. And we'll go back to this sheet. I'll have to share it with you again. There's this guy, Phyllis, bartender and cook at the Tooth and Nail. There's some in the world who are designed for greatness, to grow into the role of the hero or villain and work profound changes upon the world. Phyllis is, in every sense of the word, not one of those people. He's somewhat slow of wit, often suffers fits of laziness and is easily distracted, and his questionable talents lie in areas like laughing at jokes for the wrong reason, forgetting to ask for payment for drinks, and an almost comical need to follow instructions. Despite his aggressively mediocre personality and second-rate skill set, Citrona has employed him as hired help for years. When asked why she keeps him around, she smiles and says, "Sometimes it's nice to do things without having a reason." So that's this guy. Oh, fantastic. So there's the two of them. There's also like a group of 3 old men that have the same table, and they show up every day at like 2:00 and have lunch and stay there until like 7 and have dinner, and then they go home. And they participate in a game of chance that they are more than happy to allow other people to play in. It's a game called Odds and Evens. There's also a game called Devil Pin, which uses darts and a wall-mounted target painted with an infernal face. So there's all sorts of things to engage in here, if you would like to at any point throughout this adventure. But yeah, what would you guys like to do? You have returned back to Kintargo. You're about midway through the week, I think. So you got a few days before your people will finish their missions, and you could send them out on new missions. The holding house is a place you can go. There was a couple of other little side questy things in the Discord posted. There's all these NPCs to talk to. You can go shopping. What'd you guys like to do?
I assume we'd want to go check out the jailhouse, right?
Yeah, you want to head on over to the old jailhouse. Well. This bunker-like stone structure originally served as Cantargo's jail. Since those services have been relocated to Castle Cantargo, the holding house has mostly stood empty. With Bars Lythrune's arrival, the hoarding house has been put back to use as an interim jail for suspects who might not yet warrant full imprisonment. Such unfortunates are kept here for several weeks until they're processed, either to freedom with a hefty fine, or to official incarceration. It's pretty easy to know that the holding house, just by asking around, is run by a woman named Sabo, a middle-ranking member of the Church of Asmodeus. So you would know that Sabo is the one in charge here. But I can certainly get you a map of the holding house. Bum 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 bum. Boom. Here's the holding house, and there are your characters. Dude, that's so easy. There are 2 doors that seem to be ways into here. The door over here, that I'll reveal a little more. This seems to be the, welcoming room. Like the front room of the jailhouse.
This is like if you go to the police station, this is like the front desk.
Correct.
Yeah.
And the other doors over there look like they lead into the jail proper.
Is there anybody outside standing guard?
So, there are a bunch of guards. Standing outside, there are 2 guards posted in front of this area. There should be... Oh, so it just wants me to use these? Okay. So now I need to go back real quick in this story. These guys are identical to the guards you fought earlier. Oh, great. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Perfect. That worked out fantastically. And they are stationed here. And they are not hostile. They are neutral to you. How are you guys approaching?
Casually.
We need disguises, guys.
Perhaps that would be wise.
Hmm.
As you are wanted on counts of murder.
Alleged.
Whoa,
Cobra is
only
wanted on
Buddy and
2
Tommy
counts.
are.
Tommy is wanted on 2 counts of murder. Buddy didn't kill anyone.
Buddy just ripped someone's face off. That's fixable.
Tommy literally cut 2 people in half. 3 people in half. He did one earlier at the start of the campaign too. Tommy is definitely wanted for murder at this point.
Oh, I've killed a lot of people this campaign.
But like
There was
with
those
witnesses.
thugs in the alley.
No, but with witnesses.
I mean, so have I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tommy is
I have
definitely wanted for murder at this point.
If I was chaotic evil, I'd
On
be
a
killing
3,
witnesses.
there'll be a poster with his face. There's not a poster with his face yet.
It'll become me.
See, that's what you do. You just have to make a new character every couple of levels. That way you're not wanted for crimes anymore.
Exactly. Kill a couple people, die, make a new character. Kill a couple people, die.
So, because I'm wanted, can I attempt to run by them to try to get them away from their posts so that my allies can walk in who are not wanted?
You can do whatever you would like.
So if you show up somewhere, more guards show up. So either either we need to disguise you or keep you hidden away somewhere. I do not have
we should
disguise.
Say-
all try to disguise ourselves.
I say we get him like a fedora and an eye patch, and like see if.
I'm
that
sorry.
can-
What does Buddy say?
But he's like, maybe we should get him a hat or something.
Do we know a
Exactly.
person that makes hats?
I have disguise.
We do also know Garm's best friend. I cannot remember his name right now. The Tiefling.
You do know Garm's best friend, the Tiefling.
He could probably help us, get some clothes.
Well, what about the guy that loved Yuri?
Yeah,
I
that's the
think
same
he would
guy.
help. Oh, okay.
Hamilton Hayes. Yeah, yeah.
Hamilton Hayes.
Hamilton Hayes,
Yeah.
okay.
Hamilton Hayes.
Listen, Mr. Hayes, we need some new clothes. We need to look less suspicious. As
Yeah, you want to go to Hamilton?
I think we get some fresh drip.
Yeah,
from
you
our
can,
boy
you can
Hamilton.
totally head to Hamilton. I actually have
Get some
art for him
Gucci.
now. As we're advancing through the story a little bit. Look at that. What? How is that not an image that's in here?
I posted my intimidate checks in the Discord.
What is up with this book right now? We'll just have to do it manually. I was just trying to search for it easily, but oh, Hedemon. I was spelling it wrong. Derp. He is, of course, not wearing... Oh, I can just mask it. Oh, heck yes. Here's his face. I actually have a picture of his face now for you. That's what he looks like.
Ah,
He's wearing nice robes or whatever as he's working presently.
definitely.
You know, the little bell will jingle. You guys will come in and be like, "Oh, my good friends, you've returned." You notice that he is wearing a black armband.
Interesting.
What can
Black-
I do you for today? Pleasure as always to see you. Such loyal customers.
I remember that means he's partnered with someone. I forgot who.
The Dotari, I believe.
No, that
Or
would be
he's-
a black and red armband.
Oh,
This is just a black armband. You can make a knowledge religion check, Garm.
15.
This is a standard Millenite and other customs to denote that, like, someone you care about has passed.
Okay.
It's for Yuri.
Aww.
Who knows who it's for?
Aw.
Who knows
Be
who it's
anywhere.
for?
Could be anyone. Could even be a boat.
Could even be a boat.
It could be a boat.
No, that was the previous guy. The previous guy's the boat guy. This is the clothing guy.
It's Yuri's shirt.
Oh my! As, like, the Ogrekin walks in, he'll be like, "Oh, I see you've got a new friend."
Yes, I do not think he is as much of an aficionado for style. But we're hoping we can all change ours.
I'll point to be like, I
see.
like your horns.
Yeah, he can certainly point out some various outfits that kind of clash with what you guys have been previously wearing, and effectively sell you masterwork items that will give you +2 to your disguise checks.
Yep, seems good.
They're 50 gold each, so he can sell 4 of them for the 4 of you, and you guys all get +2 to your disguise checks as long as you're wearing these outfits. So, Seerra, you are now wearing robes of an Asmodean cleric.
Seems good.
Tommy, whereas previously you were like a farmhand or whatever, now you're like a dock worker. So you
Okay.
still like have the mobility and stuff that you had before, but now you're like dressed more like a dock worker. Buddy, you are wearing like a tuxedo top, but sleeveless. You basically look like an exotic person's like manservant or something.
Got you.
And your hair's like all slicked back, and he shaves you.
Please come over and cut them up.
Okay. Bye. Sezzix, as you were previously wearing like gutter trash clothes, he will
I just have regular clothes.
he'll basically give you like jester's clothes that are like very colorful, where you have like checkered patterned pants and pantaloons, and you have like striped shirts with suspenders and things like that. So you look like you might like belong in a circus more than in the sewers. They certainly look different than you guys looked before.
Can I wear my full plate while wearing this disguise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so like he might like paint parts of your full plate and things like that as well. That'll all be included in the 50 gold pieces to have it count as a masterwork item for disguise.
And we're just marking it off of our sheets, right?
Yep.
How much silver turns into gold?
So the way disguise works is you basically take a couple of minutes and make a check, which represents you like putting on a wig or makeup and things like that. And then that's the check you have until you take the time to like make another disguise. So you can take 10 on it if you'd like to, since you're not in combat, or you can roll. And if one person is trained in disguise and no one else is, they can make the check for each person. So if someone actually has put points into disguise, like Tommy has,
I don't have any points in disguise.
Tommy can help you guys make all your disguises if you'd like.
I would very much appreciate that.
Yeah. So if you just want to take that 16 that Tommy got and have that apply for all you guys, that's totally fine. And then it'll be +2, so it'd be an 18 with your disguise kits, with your masterwork tools. So
seems good to me.
Probably enough for the layperson or like a casual glance. It'll certainly give you a bonus against people trying to identify you from your notoriety as well. But without like physically changing your appearance with spells like alter self or disguise self, there's not much else you can do. Or like buying a bunch of prosthetics and shit like that. But yeah, you get all disguised up. What would you like to do now?
Well, now we can probably just walk in there and ask questions.
Still got to be careful with what we ask, though.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly. I'm going to go into the front room here.
Yeah, main door then.
Sure.
I'm going to muzzle myself while we're in here. Maybe you might recognize my voice of yelling, "I'll jerk you off" in the crowds. So
wise move. This room serves as a combination lounge for guards and a place to meet with visitors in the holding house. It's the room that visitors to the holding house must enter. A pair of guards is always posted here. While the guards tend to spend time playing dice, as you enter, they respond with a gruff, "State your business, unless you seek accommodations for the night."
Did we get like a name of one of the armigers that was picked up and is being held here? Something so we can ask specifically?
Yes. He would say that of all of his armigers that were taken, Hortense, she's the highest ranking one. And I can type that out for you. Hortense is the the main one. But yes, there's a couple of gods here. They are playing a game of dice.
Yes, greetings. We were hoping to gather some information regarding visitation and times of that sort.
Well, come to the right place. Have any documentation?
Unfortunately, we'll need to start from scratch.
I see. Well, you should know some things. He looks outside the window. Still good on time. Curfew ends at 6, so make sure you're home then. You're welcome to come for visitation before then, but it has to be approved by the Warden Sabo. and or her high priest, Gembabal. Though I'd steer clear of her if I was you. I can go get the warden if you'd like. Talk to her.
I'll look around and make sure Tommy hasn't set anything on fire or cut anything yet.
Seems like it. There's the pamphlets there on, like, how to keep Kintargo safe and clean. There's one about, like, say something, see something, about, like, the homeless menace. Like, if you, like, see anyone that, like, is a vagrant, to, like, beat them over the head and drag them in chains back here. There's, like, terrible pamphlets.
Oh, yeah, I'll take one of them.
Yep. Yeah, you begin thumbing through it. One of them will leave and will return with a very dour-looking woman who seems rather put out to have been bothered. Do. What? Oh. Here we go. Haha. I'm going to cover up some things here. You see this woman. Yes. I'm Warden Sabo. What purpose do you have here? Speak quickly, my time is important.
Greetings, ma'am. Thank you for granting us this audience. I am simply asking for your permission for visitation, and if not readily available to give, I would ask what you require of me to gain that.
Well, I need to roll a notoriety check as she sees you. Dude! She does not recognize you, so I rolled a 20. The only way she would not recognize you. Because your notoriety's frickin' 19.
Well, you know, I mean...
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. We don't do visitation. She glowers at one of the two guards. Haven't done that in the last few weeks, since Lord Mayor Barzilai has updated our orders once again.
Praise his name.
The only way you'll be seeing any of the prisoners here is if they're being transferred out. And in order to do that, she will pull a piece of parchment from, like, the table out of, like, one of the piles, and she's like, you need to have one of these, a transfer form, signed by, she'll tell you that you need to have this transfer request signed by the, sorry, I'm just trying to find where it is on this page. You need to have the signature of a Dotari captain that seeks to have the prisoners transferred. You need the prisoners' names and information, and their destination, as well as these appropriate signatures. Now then, if there's nothing else, she sternly looks at the guards again. Don't bother me unless it's important. And she'll walk out and go back to where she was. One of the guards will be like, you heard the warden? And he'll grab a piece of parchment and he'll, like, hand it to you. Good luck.
Thank you very much. I believe we will need it.
Yeah. The other one will chuckle and be like, yeah, you better hurry.
Is there a reason we should hurry?
One of them will kind of be like, that high priest of Asmodeus that's here, she rubs me a bit the wrong way. She's, taken to interrogating some of the prisoners. It's very disturbing. Hopefully whoever you're trying to transfer out of here, is last on our list, if you get my drift.
What's good for House Throne, unfortunately must be done, I suppose.
Sure, make a bluff check.
That's fair. I
kind of
assume
represent
I say
your
that.
generic bluffing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't go well.
Yeah, they kind of seem suspicious of you now.
That's fair.
Sure. You guys are free to leave?
Yeah, we leave now.
Okay.
We swiftly walk out.
Sure. Sure, whatever you'd like to do. I'm just here to facilitate your fun. What do you guys like to do next?
So we need a Atari captain. Holy shit, okay, that only gets worse. I'm thinking...
Or we could try to, if we find the name of one, we could just forge a signature.
That you could do. You could make a secrecy check to try and gather that information as an action on one of your subsequent weeks. To try and, like, find that information. You could try to find that information yourself, though anytime you guys now are going out and doing stuff, there's a chance of increasing your notoriety. As people recognize you for some unknown reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard to find the name. To forge it, though, you need to make a linguistics check.
You're good at that, aren't you, Garm?
Garm is good at that.
3.
He's, in fact, trained in it, which is better than not being trained in it.
It's not a class.
You know who else is trained in linguistics?
Our boy back at the fort.
Yeah, the dude that knows like 20 languages.
Yeah. Rexus Viticora can aid you and you can get +2 on it. Or the imp,
Can we just have him do it?
could aid you and you can get +2 on it. He could do it for you once you get him a name. He doesn't know any names. But, I've got... Hold on a second.
Huey's just staring at you, Garm.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
Yeah, I just ignore him, or else he'll attack me.
The power
moved
play.
for like a couple minutes.
Rexus has a +8 to linguistics, so yes. He could get a 28 if he took 20 on this, a 30 with Garm aiding.
Would Blizzardette also aid him?
We don't want Blizzard dead. She's just here until we can get rid of her.
Fair.
But yeah, so you can get a 30. It would take probably a day or two for him to, like, forge, because he would forge the full request. He would forge the guy's signature, but then you'd have to know, like, the location of another jail, the correct, like, numbers for, like, the transfer request, all that sort of documentation would have to also be forged. So,
and then we'd have to, like, take over the transport.
yeah, so if you guys just want to, like, hang out for a couple of days and then move on to... no, you could disguise yourself. I mean, if you just show up as you did before with the transfer request, you're like the mercenaries responsible for transporting these prisoners.
Even better.
Yeah. So if you want to just kill some time until you can start your next week, which would be week 6, I think, Garm, is that right?
Week 7.
Week 7. Then you could do your secrecy check for that. You could also try to do a check to, like, save people from doghousing if you wanted, as there are other people that get doghoused every week. That would be another.
We saw one in front of us, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like that scarred us, and we want to help, but we don't want to.
Or if you don't want to wait the couple of days it would take for your agents to get back and be sent on new missions, and then the subsequent couple of days it takes for those missions to resolve, you could make the checks yourself to try and gather this information for Exus.
I'm thinking next week we have, I think we're up to 3 actions. We can gather information regarding the holding house. We can try and figure out the captain's name. And then for a 3rd action, I don't know, do something fun.
Gather supporters, probably.
That would be reasonable.
Unless there's a way to reduce notoriety. I don't know.
There is. We should probably do that one.
Maybe that one.
Might be wise. So it sounds like you guys are just going to kind of take a low profile and then hit up that week.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good with this much heat on me.
This much heat?
Yeah, I'm like GTA 5 stars right now, man. We're trying to avoid 6 stars here.
You are, in fact, starring up. All right, so I got it pulled up. Do you want to go through the week real quick, Gar?
Yep. This will take me 5 minutes or so if anyone needs to use bathroom or shit like that.
Sure. Let's take like a quick 5-minute bathroom break.
Sounds good. I'll be right back.
Do you need me for anything, Garm, or you got it all yourself?
I will holler if I do. I'm good right now, though. Awesome. We lose some fucking followers.
Oh, no.
Oh, you gained some followers too, though.
Okay.
That I will tell you about real quick.
We lose 8 followers.
Roll me 1d6, and you gain that many supporters.
3.
Cool. The population of Cantargo decreases by 1 as a person is murdered during one of the dog housings this week, and 3 citizens find you guys out and join up with the rebellion out of frustration.
Ooh, okay, so Rexes can reduce our notoriety by 1 every upkeep, so that's probably an action.
No, he just does that normally. We can
Okay.
also take the reduce danger action with Forvin's crew and have it reduced by more.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So we're having the Fushi sisters gather information on prisons for like transfer paperwork.
Yep. We only have 2 actions, unfortunately.
Did we lose a rank?
I don't think you can lose ranks, but I'll ask Walter when he gets back.
Okay. So you know how in this campaign we have one campaign trait and then another like background trait or whatever?
Mhm.
I ended up choosing Asmodeus as my campaign trait
That
since
makes sense.
I used to like work for them. Which the Asmodeus campaign trait's really cool. You can either choose to get +1 attack and damage against Asmodeus followers, or you can get like +1 to your saves. I think was the other one. Which of course I went damage. That's what
Oh yeah, you're here to hit.
I'm here to hit. Tired of rolling
Okay.
2s and 3s though. Gosh, that last I was realizing in that combat that we were in, I was rolling 3 attacks a turn and I was only hitting 1. It was very frustrating. I don't think I hit twice. Although I did have a crit, so I guess that's kind of like hitting twice, but
So there's not an easy way to reduce notoriety. If we do nothing for the entire week, we reduce it by 2.
oh.
Which seems dangerous.
I still think we need to do stuff.
Oh, we can spread disinformation. Never mind. Yep, we can just spread lies about us. Yep, that'll work.
Yeah.
Good lies. Only the best of lies.
Yeah.
Only the highest tier lies. We need to roll for an event?
We had an event last week
Okay.
as Forvin's crew got drunk and wandered off into the sunset.
So the event chance is 15?
If you have an event in the previous week, there is not an event. Oh wait, hold on. Let me reread.
I think it's doubled if you don't have a previous event.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah. But you can always
So
take
you'll
the
have
action to
15.
reduce it or something.
Yeah, we'll have 15% chance.
Oh! You just don't have an event by 1?
Nice.
Cool. Anything else?
Just reducing notoriety.
Cool. So yeah, what actions did you guys take with your rebellion?
Gather information on the on that shit and spread disinformation.
Yeah, to reduce notoriety.
Yep.
Cool. Go ahead and make that check.
27 on the gather information.
Oh yeah, easily. You find the name of a Dotari captain that is stationed outside of the town, just a short ways at like an outpost about 10 miles away, where they do have a small jail. And you think that would probably be a good one because it's going to be really hard for them to verify that information. Furthermore, you're able to find some discarded copies of transfer orders as your secrecy check is people like sifting through the waste bin outside of a couple of these like jailhouses. And you can find like some of these old transfer orders and you copy the lingo exactly of like how it would be worded if it was genuine. And then Rexus spends, 8 hours or so poring over it and forging this document with your help. And you guys will have these documents now that are DC 30 to know they're a forgery. And it includes that woman by name as well as any other Order of the Torrent hellknights that are present. So yeah, you're good.
One other thing, our supporters dropped back into rank 4. Do we lose rank 5?
No,
Sick.
I believe you are forever that rank.
Awesome.
Because sometimes it's like
Always
you
forward.
get a feat, you can't like you don't lose the feat or whatever. Yeah.
That was
You
my
just have to earn your way back into it. So, as this stuff's happening, give me a perception check from everyone. Just kind of as these next few days pass. And while Caerrat is very involved making these documents, the other three of you, what would you like to be doing?
I'm gonna go take a pee.
Walking around.
I'll be laying low.
Where are you laying low at?
I was using the bathroom. Is Caerrat in a safe place? Can I just hang out with him?
Yeah, you guys are in the basement of the coffee house.
Okay. Oh yeah, I
I'll,
work
like-
there. So
Walk around through the back alleys. To spend some time in the sewers talking to rats.
Sure.
Nice.
Buddy, what are you doing?
I think I'm probably gonna lay low. Where's our new hideout now? Did we move or are we still at?
I think we're still under the coffee house.
Okay, yeah, I'd probably be at the coffee house.
Yeah. So, Sezzix, you're the only one walking around. I imagine your travels take you through Old Town. Maybe you case that prison a couple more times, the jailhouse rather, a couple more times.
Yeah.
Things like that. When you head by the prison, when you head by the holding house one of these times, you see a woman who kind of stands out from the other normal people you'd pass on the street. She has short cropped brown hair, and she has weird goggle looking things pulled up kind of like over her eyes to where they're like resting on her forehead, and they are blue tinted, and she's wearing like light clothes, like robes, basically just like short cropped robes, and she's definitely just looking at you.
Just directly at me.
Yep. Like there's other people on the street, but she like her eyes are following you. And she's just like eating an apple or something, standing, leaning against a wall, maybe like 60 feet from you.
Can I sense her intent if she's good or bad?
She's just looking at you.
I'll just walk up and say hello.
As you begin walking towards her, she'll walk around the corner, out of sight.
I will duck into the sewers.
It's a trap.
Sure. You hang out in the sewers, nothing happens.
Oh God. Can I do I know a way? You said she went around the corner. Can I come up behind her?
Yeah, you can surreptitiously find your way around to that side through the sewers. You don't see her.
Just look around a bit. If I don't find her, I'll just leave.
Yeah, you are unable to locate her.
Guys, I met this strange woman. I scared.
Was this strange woman a man?
Thank you, buddy.
The only strange woman I know.
I mean, you know a strange woman. The woman who, the mean devil lady.
Well, she's the nice devil lady.
The nice devil lady. So, Seish, you saw this person. And given her features as you describe them to your companions, you believe she's from Tianjia, which is a continent to the east. She's basically from Pathfinder Asia.
Okay.
That's a fucking problem.
But yeah. Anyway, that's just something that happens during that week.
You've been made, sir. Barzillai brought in some specialist to put down the rebellion, and they were from Tianjia.
Garm's full-on conspiracy theorist.
We're being followed.
Garm's a flat Galarian believer.
Everyone's looking for us, man. We've had to spread so many lies just to keep everything under wraps.
I can't hold it together any longer. It's falling apart at the seams. All right.
Our notoriety is down to 13, though, so we got that going for us, which is nice.
You guys need to make your disguises again to head back to the prison. Tommy. Disguise master. Watch the master at work.
The disguise master? Oh no. Really should have put some points in this.
These disguises are really shit.
Do you not have ranks in it?
Here's a +1.
Oh, I have a +6 right now.
Oh, you have to have ranks in disguise to do it. Does anyone actually have ranks?
No, I don't have ranks in it.
Oh, do you not have ranks in disguise, Tommy?
No. It's a class skill, though.
Oh, maybe you should ask the lady who owns the tavern to disguise you.
We need help.
No.
She does not have disguise, but she knows someone who does. The woman, Luculla Gens, who owns the confectionery next door.
I'll take Buddy over to buy some candy.
Yeah, Buddy likes candy.
You can chat with her. Yeah, you come in, there's a little dinging noise. This is a very, very small place. You think there's just one room behind it that she sleeps in, and then her little 300 square foot bakery. It's all it is. And you often see her coming in and using the stove or using the oven inside the bar to if she gets big orders and stuff like that. So as you come in, she'll be like, "Oh, I recognize you from the bar. Yes, what can I do you for? I have a half dozen blackberry tarts left. There's some scones. I have some muffins here. They're macadamia. You're not allergic to nuts, are you?"
Buddy, I'm assuming you don't know.
We can always try. I was pick up a muffin and kind of sniff it.
We pay first before we... Oh, you're sniffing. Okay, I'm sorry. He's never enjoyed pastries.
She kind of chuckles and she's like, "Oh no, it's fine."
This one smells good.
I don't know if we've been formally introduced. This is Buddy. I'm Caerrat.
I'm Luculla. And I have a
It is a
picture for
pleasure.
her. In a second. Yes, I have this picture.
Yeah.
I'm Luculla.
What happened to your eye?
Buddy,
Oh,
that's rude.
Buddy.
I like.
She turns
Point at her.
away and she's kind of like ashamed of it, and she like might like pull her hair down over a little bit, and she'll be like, my hateful stepfather, he would get the devil's sauce in him and get to hitting my mother and I stepped in front, and his signet ring anyway, I don't wish to talk of it. I'm sorry. You here
Is
for
he bad?
confectionaries?
Confections.
You say what? What did you say?
I said, is he bad?
She says, yes, he is a very, very bad man.
Buddy, stop it. Stop asking questions.
Would you like Buddy to hit
Buddy,
him?
no. Buddy. We're here for candy. Candy,
She'll give like a mirthful chuckle, like, oh no, you're most kind. You're most kind.
I'll gesture back to the muffin. I can hit him for this muffin.
Why don't you just have that muffin anyway?
Like trying to barter. Like,
Barter violence for muffins.
yeah, like she'll like suppress the trauma of her childhood and like break into her easy kind of personality again and be like, but yes, I do have a few confectionaries. Is there something else I could help you with?
Citrona mentioned that you may be an expert in other things as well, and we were hoping to barter for some of those services.
She like furrows her brow, but I certainly don't know what you're talking about. I just make muffins and cookies and scones, tarts.
I think I need a haircut. I'll try and pass a secret message.
Sure.
My hair looks like shit. I'll say to her.
She'll be like, oh, I see. She'll kind of like lean over and be like, you're the Ardent Crows, right?
Yes. Thank you.
I can help disguise you if you'd like.
Yes, if you would, I'd appreciate paying for your service.
Oh, certainly, of course. Just step into my back room one at a time, I suppose.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll mark off some gold.
Her back room is like a love nest, basically. There's like a nice double wide bed. It's kind of standing room only around the walls, like very narrow standing room. She has a shelf that has like a bunch of like oils and things like that. You see there's lots of candles that have kind of burned down to like near stumps or whatever. Hundreds of candles, like only a couple of which are lit right now. And she has like a dresser that just has like clothes haphazardly, like lingerie hanging out of it and things like that. And on the top of it, there's this mirror and a bunch of makeup. And yeah, she'll like clear off a section of the bed that you can sit on, and she will disguise you guys one by one. She has a +10 on this.
Significantly better than any of us.
Indeed, as she conceals the injuries her father gave her fairly well. So she gets a 26 for disguising you guys.
Yeah, I'll leave her 20 gold or something.
Oh, most generous. Thank you so much. She'll give you like a dozen muffins.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Buddy's eyes just like.
She's more than happy to help you guys out in the future if you need. Let's see. Caerrat and Tommy, you guys are both. You guys seem like you're in a relationship.
We
That'd be
don't
fair.
like labels.
Well, yeah, ethical non-monogamy, if you will.
She does not seem to care that Sezzix is a rat person. She will flirt with you, Sezzix.
Oh God.
As she's like, it's been so long, so I'm going to need to take a little longer with your friend here. It seems as if you smell of the sewer, I hate to say. She will give you a bath.
Flirting. Ooh.
She'll like take you down to the bar or whatever and like tell you to undress to whatever you're comfortable, and she'll run a hot bath with like
Absolutely
some scented
nothing.
oils and stuff like that. And yeah, she will wash you. And she'll like trim your like fur patches and stuff like that, and she will make romantic advances on you.
I think I'll take the Cobra approach and just say accept all advances.
Very good. Seishi takes a little longer to get his disguise, and he seems rather well rested when he rejoins the party.
You dog.
Rat. He's a rat.
You beat me to it. I was gonna say that.
Yeah. So that's Luculla.
Can I make a perception check to see if he did fuck? Like, just see it on his face?
Yeah.
Smell it.
Yeah. I would say that if Sezzix would like to have made sweet love with this NPC, he certainly could have. In the fade to black scene that occurred. I will leave it up to him as to what exactly transpired between them. But yeah, you guys
It's
are...
worth the books.
I just nudge Serit. Buddy, I think they fucked.
I think they did. He must have learned it from us. I'll say, nudging you back.
Certainly learned your poor mouth, your crass language. Yeah, you guys can return back to this map that I will share again.
Yeah, prison or holding house.
The holding house, yeah. So you come back like a week later. Probably like some different guards or whatever. They'll get the warden at your request, I imagine, and she'll come back out. You're back, I see. Well, I hope you're not wasting my time again.
No, hopefully all of these are within order. I'll hand over the paperwork.
Sure. She'll make a linguistics check to see through the deception. She'll also see if she recognizes you guys. What's your notoriety now?
13.
Ooh, she gets substantially better. Give me a bluff check.
God damn it. I'm not that ardent crow.
Is that what she say?
No, hell no.
The documents do seem to be in order. However, you guys also seem to be in order, as I rolled a 4.
Ah. Indubitably.
All right, you there? She gestures at one of the guards. Escort them to the cell block to gather the prisoners, only the ones on this list. And she hands him the document and takes the copy for herself and goes back to her quarters. You guys are led into processing, boop, which is this way.
Is this not, like, raising any flags that we're getting these specific prisoners?
It's what your request says. They just work here.
Okay.
You would be surprised how shitty prison systems are. Let me tell you what.
I was gonna say, like, if it were me, I would have thrown a bunch of, like, random names on there, too.
We can talk about this when we're not on stream.
So, they lead you through this area here. There are a few more guards. There's like 2 more guards in this room. This cell block area doesn't have any guards. Each of the doors here have small windows, 3 inches tall and 8 inches wide, set at eye level for humans. The windows can be closed from the outside, but the guards generally leave them open for their various checks that they have to do and for feeding of the occupants. Inside the cells, there are a bunch of formerly homeless residents of Kintargo, as well as some more muscular individuals that you would imagine are the armigers. So you can see into these cells here and here. Those cells are empty. This is another guard room And these are all these cells. These are all these cells. And as you go around with that document, there'll probably be, there's 4 of you, there'll be 4 guards. 3 of the guards will stay with the party. 1 guy will go and like unlock the cell. A second one will go in and like manacle the prisoner and bring the prisoners out. And they'll begin like daisy chaining them together with lengths of chains on their legs and their arms. And you can very easily get the 3 armigers that are on your list. However, 3 of the armigers that are on your list. However, the main one, Hortense, seems to be absent.
Was that on our paperwork to like also?
It's Hortense and the other armigers of the Order of the Torrent are who is being transferred. And they're like, they'll get you those 3 and be like, all right, this is all of them.
I believe we're missing one.
Listen, he'll like lean forward to you, Garm. She's been claimed by our visitor. She's in the torture room there. You're free to head in and show your transfer order if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think she'll really care.
Well, I suppose all we can do is ask.
Yeah, they will point at the room. So, like, here's the guards that were accompanying you. Let's say there was 4 of them. Here's the 4 guards, and there's more behind you, but these are just the 4 that are here. Here are the 4 guards that were accompanying you. They have all your prisoners, like, in a line over here, ready to go. Okay, so, like, here's your line of prisoners.
Okay.
This guy is talking to Garm by himself. Boop. And the rest of you are, like, wherever you want to be. Up there. He gestures that she's in there. In the torture rooms in that area with the square. We don't want to get on her bad side, so we'll hold these prisoners for you in processing. And the guards will take the daisy chain of prisoners out into this room here.
Well, you guys ready to knock on another door we probably shouldn't? Because I am.
Yeah. Do you want me to go first?
I should probably be the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she's torturing
We're just-
someone right now.
We're just the muscle.
I'm just going to remove the Dotari guards for now. I can put them back in later if needed, but just clear this up.
We're going to hope that's not needed.
Should we sneak into the room?
I mean, it's a door. As soon as it opens, they'll know.
You open this room. Oops, I have to enable mask mode again. Aha. What was originally the prisoner mess has been outfitted as a torture chamber. The room features a pair of spiky cages, an iron maiden against the east wall, and a pair of racks. The chamber itself seems to be watched over by a sinister-looking figure. You see a creature in here. And golly, what a creature. This slender human is clad in a severe leather harness and a long skirt decorated with curling twists of wire. Her eyes are colorless orbs, and tears of blood course down her cheeks. Slender surgical lancets pierce her body in numerous locations, yet these wounds do not bleed. You see this woman.
That's damn.
It's not fucked
I
up. What are
don't
you
like
talking
this
about?
woman.
Why? Why would you not like
It's
this
not
woman?
fucked up. Maybe not the correct word.
She's in this room. And there's also an armiger against the far wall who is not well.
I'm just gonna give you a heads up. I'm not gonna react well to this when I come in.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want you to go in first.
Ah, it's this one here. Perfect. And this person's name we know is Hortense Lien.
Oh, that one.
And her current health is 6. And yes, she will be friendly. You see Hortense Lien's. You see a woman on the wall. She is not wearing her armor, her Hell Knight Order of the Torrent armor, or any of that stuff. She's been stripped of her gear. And she looks like this. And it looks as if she's in the process of being interrogated by this creature. Did you see that picture?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on the
Okay.
rear end cover.
Cool. Yep. Her eyes kind of flutter with recognition that there's other people here, and she slumps back into kind of her, injured coma that she's in. And the woman with all the shit sticking out of her will turn to you guys. Yes, I'm very busy, and you know not to disturb me when I'm working.
High Priest, I apologize for interrupting. However, this prisoner has been requested for a transfer.
She will let out a heavy sigh and move over towards you. Show me the document.
Yeah.
She will begin looking over it. So, where are these prisoners headed?
Whatever that Dotari captain's name was.
Make a will save.
Makes sense.
So that Dotari's captain name is like Growlin Mar or something like that. So you're like, you want to say they're heading to Growlin Mar, but what you actually say is they're heading out of town for their safety. And she's like, oh, curious. Why are they heading out of town?
I'll kind of look back at you guys. I'll make a spellcraft check.
You are familiar that there exists magic that force people to tell the truth. It seems as if you might be under the effects of that. Or in an area that forces you to speak the truth.
Wait, that's
Well-
illegal.
I mean, we're in a prison. It's pretty
What?
legal, Tommy.
But what about the rights of the people?
So she says, why are you taking them out of town? Are you telling me that these orders you've handed me are falsified?
Do I get a new will save, or am I?
You get
just
a new
gonna
will save.
tell you to? Well, it's complicated for one's safety or for someone else's. For the safety of Kintargo?
She'll kind of fold, she's like got the paper, and she'll like look at it and kind of nod, and she'll fold it in half and hold it in her hands. You know, I am a rather interesting creature. I'm what's known as a chitin. We are beings of absolute law, certainty, torture, and depravity. And I am of a class that cannot speak lies. She unfurls it, and she says, by order of... I'm sorry, I can't read this. It must be false, which means your purpose here is a lie. I must now inform you that it will be rather delightful to extract information from you. as to why you're truly here. You can roll initiative. She it's like it's very, very hard. You have to get a DC 32 diplomacy check.
Holy shit.
To be like, oh, we need that prisoner. No, I'm working on him. You can grab a different one. Okay. This is basically the only way that she doesn't ask to see the documents, and then when she sees the documents, immediately know that they're fake. Because she has an ability called Truth Speaker. She physically cannot tell a lie. So she can't read the documents aloud if they are untrue.
Holy shit.
Cool. Did I roll initiative? I don't remember. Oh, I did. Oh, she goes first. That seems fair.
Bye, Seereth.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Seereth. Just like...
I told you I should have gone first.
Well... Cool. She will move her hands across her arms, and as she does, her fingers will fall into, like, the little round holes at the tops of some of her lancets, and as she moves them, she's drawn, like, 10 daggers, and is holding, like, one on each finger. And she will attack you, Garm, with her lancets.
That's fair.
That makes sense.
She has to take a 5-foot step first. What a cool creature. And as she attacks you, she looks at you. For some reason, they didn't codify her other attack, which is just another plus 14. So ignore the second attack on this. So she hits you 3 times.
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3.
I'm unconscious.
So she draws these daggers and just kind of dances across Garm's face like she's painting a canvas, like she's, you know, like one of those people that like really get into painting and they're like throwing paint on the canvas, like sort of thing. She just kind of goes over to Garm and just like, "Kuh." And then with a hand, she'll kind of cradle him as he's like, "Ah!" Like all these paper thin wounds on his body open up and he just begins pouring blood out of these injuries that she's caused. Buddy, she is a sketchy looking creature. At the start of your turn, make a will save.
My will save is pretty blah. +0. Oh, okay. 17.
A 17, you say? Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. You're fine. You are not unnerved at this gaze.
So, mechanically speaking, here's what I want to do. What would it take to drag Caerrat here and feed him one of my potions? Healing potions.
Move action followed by 2 more actions. But you could drag him there as 1 action.
Okay.
I am also at 0, so I can take a 5.
He can also walk. I believe what Garm wants you to do is wait for him to go, and then he wants you to attack this creature.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll on my turn, I'll just move and then heal myself.
Are you guys do you wanna just delay till after him then?
Yeah, I would delay.
Sezzix, do you want to shoot this creature?
See, that's what I want to ask the party. Do we want to bring the guards back? Or do you two think you can have
They've heard my screaming.
God.
However, if you shoot, they definitely know that fucker with a gun is still here.
I mean, there's other people that have firearms.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's I can make a diplomacy check afterwards. We'll put this together.
This is not
Do it up.
going well, but I guess
Do
I'll
it up.
shoot.
She attacked us first.
She did. She
still
cannot
on
tell a
side,
lie.
though.
She is going to enjoy this.
First one's regular, second one's silver. As she seems very silver required.
Yeah, you blast her with a silver bullet, you say. Cool. She takes it. It burns through her flesh, and you can, like, hear her, like, pallid skin literally, like, sizzling, like, as if being, like, exposed to, like, high levels of radiation or something. It's just, like, burning away as the bullet, you know, is in her shoulder. And you imagine is excruciatingly painful. And as she looks at it, she's like, invigorating.
15 misses her touch.
Against her touch AC, a 15 misses.
Okay.
As you fire the second time, she like bends in an impossible angle and kind of just like falls in half like a Cirque du Soleil performer, and then stands back up to defend herself. Tommy.
I will delay after.
Yeah. You can delay till after Seared, it's fine.
Can I make an acrobatics check to see if I can get behind her?
That would be against her combat maneuver defense +5. Given that she effectively dodged a bullet,
okay, let's
you
not do that. Yeah, let's
suspect
just delay.
that her CMD is quite high. Do you want to just delay?
Yeah, let's delay.
Yeah. Hortense on the wall, who's chained there, she's like, hell, Ice. She kind of jerks at the chains. Cut me loose. I'll help you kill this beast. Oh, sorry, it's a lady. That's fine. Cut me loose. I'll help you kill this beast. She can't do anything else. Tommy. I guess she will make a strength check. DC 20. Nope, she's still chained. Tommy.
Could I shoot her chains?
That would be a disable device check. Or there is a gunslinger trick you get later on where you can do that, I believe. It's a deed. So you could look at your deeds and see if you have it already.
I will look at them now.
And if not, you could just go make a disable device check. Or you could take the keys that are like sitting on the table next to her. Tommy is delaying Caerrat.
I'll scoot. There are no guards currently in this room, right?
There's no guards in here. And as like combat's happening or whatever, you haven't heard any be mobilized.
I will pull out a wand and end my turn.
Okay. Sure. Tommy. And Buddy, both of you guys can go. Whoever would like to go first.
Do you want to go first, or should I?
So, I guess a quick question.
Which one of you wants to stand in the doorway?
Can I attack her from where I'm at? Like, I imagine there's like
you can. Her AC is 4 higher, but you can.
Gotcha.
Well,
yeah,
I do
it doesn't
not
matter
get
to
that
me.
deed.
I get
Then yeah, you'd have to just disable device or use the key that's there.
I get 3 attacks. How many attacks do you get?
I get 1, but I have a +12 to combat maneuver, and so I'm gonna trip her.
Okay.
So you should let Tommy go first if he's gonna trip her.
Sure.
All right, 5-foot step.
Damn.
Yo, a 30 will do it. She falls prone.
This is for Caerrat.
Yeah, you
Not
like knock her to the ground. And she like lands on the ground, she's like, this is unfortunate. Buddy, you can full attack her, just her regular AC, because she has -4 right now, and +4 from the cover.
Okay.
So just make your attacks as normal.
So I can go into a rage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do this appropriately now. So my hit points will be 44.
Yep. If you just write down what your health is on a piece of paper, like your actual health, yeah.
Yeah, I have it on my character sheet now. I figured.
Yeah, because now if you go to 0, if you go to like -1, if you take 45 points of damage, what actually happens is your max health goes back to 38.
Okay.
So you'd go from -1 to -7 and be closer to death. It's like the danger of raging.
I got you.
Yep.
I have +1 attack roll and +1 to damage against devils and followers of Asmodeus. Is this a devil?
It is not a devil.
Gotcha.
It is perhaps a follower of Asmodeus, so let me read. I believe it might not be. But I don't believe she is,
Okay, that's fine.
based off of her backstory.
Let's do some rage power attack.
Yes, that is always wise. Big natural one. Huge.
But the 22 hits.
She'll kind of like worm out of the way of your first claw as it hits the ground. The second one will catch her in the chest, and the bite will miss.
Sounds good. So just one claw attack. Boop. For 17. Partially resistant.
Yes. Your attacks are not silver, are they?
Nope.
Then yes, it is partially resisted.
Big brain.
I need to get like some silver. I don't know.
Well, she
Silver
will.
fingernails.
She will
Yeah,
stand
Paint my
up.
fingernails silver.
She will stand up, which provokes. You can attack her, Tommy. Buddy, she has cover from you, so you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
But Tommy does.
Can I trip her again?
You cannot. But you will attack her AC -4.
That'd be a really strong loop.
Is how it used to be in 3rd edition.
I will power attack with.
You cannot power attack, because you have to power attack on your turn.
Gotcha.
But you always two-handed chop, because you're making one attack.
Gotcha. So, overhand chop, the lower one. Here we go. Oh,
Yo. Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
2 nat 1s this combat.
She will smirk. And, yeah, she can cast spells, too. She
Two nat
will.
ones this round.
She will cast a spell. She'll take a step back and cast a spell. What is everyone's alignment?
Got it good.
chaotic good.
I think that's mine.
I actually don't really know my alignment at the moment.
She's casting Order's Wrath. It will do damage to anyone that is not lawful.
That's awful.
Everyone makes a will save.
No.
Crushed! Oh, Tommy! Oh, Tommy.
Oh my god.
All right.
Let's save God over here.
All right. Who is chaotic?
I am.
The two
Chaotic,
of you.
yeah.
So Tommy is Caerrat or
I
chaotic.
call myself chaotic as well.
She is. No, you were lawful evil before.
But I imagine that's like changing. based on the
Yes.
party.
So you're probably neutral, just neutral.
Okay.
One
Neutral.
one step less evil, one step less lawful.
Okay. Depending on what I do,
True
see where I go.
neutral.
It takes like weeks and weeks and weeks to change your alignment in this game.
Gotcha.
Okay, only chaotic and neutral. Okay, so deals 1d8 per 2 casters, so 3d8. Tommy will take all this. Seerot takes half. Wow. Seerot, you take 3.
Okay.
Tommy, you take
I am
6.
unconscious.
I rolled so low. Oh my god.
Thank
Yeah.
the Jesus.
Yeah, I
Wow.
just saw a bunch of dice and I was like, oh, bye-bye, Seared again.
Yeah, I'll crumple to the ground.
Sezzix, you take 3. Buddy, you take 1.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Buddy's like, ooh,
Sezzix,
headache.
you can see her. Make a will save. She is quite unnerving.
16.
16. You're fine. You are free to move about the cabin and take your turn.
So anyway, I started blasting, right?
Yeah. Your attacks do full damage. They bite through her flesh. Hortense Lien's seem to be unaffected by that spell. She is lawful. She will again try to make a strength check to break out of her binds. She does not get a natural 20. Seerot, roll to stabilize.
I'm bleeding, boys.
Huge.
Oh, did you actually go back down?
Yeah, I was at 0.
He took
Oh,
30
I thought you
damage
healed
when he
yourself.
opened the door.
Had to pull the wand out, but he couldn't heal.
My
he was
god is
disabled.
outlawed.
He was disabled. Tommy, you're
Yeah, I
up.
thought you healed yourself
You
so bad.
see this creature. She is unnerving. Go ahead and make a save. Will save. This lady is so unnerving. You are overwhelmed with a painfully acute awareness of all the times that lies have hurt or complicated your life. You
Right now.
You begin thinking about all the times you have lied and all the people your lies have hurt and all the lies you've told, maybe about, like, to Yuri, all the lies you ever told Yuri and how you'll never get to make them right. And that pain burns you and you're staggered this turn.
Dang.
So you can still 5-foot step and make one attack if you wanted to, but
Okay,
you
how about
cannot
5
take
foot?
2 actions.
5-foot step, and we're gonna trip.
Sure.
If you 5 foot,
She just
I would-
vert jumps like 5 feet and dodges it and then lands again.
I have a question. Is Buddy able to like 5-foot step to where Tommy is?
No,
Or because
there's a hard corner, so he can't 5-foot step there.
got it. That's
But
just what I
even
wanted
if
to check.
possible, you can't end a movement action in a square that someone else is in.
I know. I
Or
was
I just have to
Yeah.
move my movement speed.
I was asking because if he could have done that, Tommy could have gone up one, and then they both could have just 5-foot stepped.
Yeah.
But that obviously doesn't work.
Yep. Buddy, you're up. When you see this creature, you'll need to make a will save.
But I don't currently see her.
You do see her, as you can see around the corner. If you want to go in that room, you'll be making a save.
I'm actually going to turn around to Caerrat.
Yeah, you can pull out a potion and begin pouring it down his throat. It will finish next turn.
Oh my gosh, that is such horrible action economy.
It's 1 action to draw it, and it's 1 action for you to drink it. To make someone else drink it, it's 2 actions.
Okay.
So you're using 1 action to draw it, first action to have him start drinking it. Your first action next turn, he'll finish.
Gosh, that's so rough.
It is. Yep, it is. Did you still want to do that?
I think not, actually.
Oh,
I
suck it!
understand, buddy.
Oh, suck it!
I'm sorry, it's so bad.
I mean, but as soon as you get him on his feet, he can take care of himself.
Fair. Actually, yeah, so I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to go back to do that. So
Okay, you start pouring it down his throat.
you get a potion.
She will
Yeah,
go.
we
She is just going to attack you 3 times, Cobra.
All right.
It'll be a cure light wounds.
And one more
that's
at a
enough.
plus 14.
Ugh.
So
Oh.
we'll miss. She hits you twice. With her little lancets that she again pulls out of her flesh and inserts into yours. As she dances across you with them. Shing, 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 shing. She'll then 5-foot step to here. Sezzix.
I will 5-foot step down to here. Does she still have cover?
She does, but you can go ahead and make a fortitude or a will save against her gaze.
So just
You are
one shot?
staggered. Yep. 1 shot.
You only get 1 shot.
You hit her.
An opportunity.
Not miss your chance to go. It's important that you hit her each turn because it's stopping her fast healing.
She is still healing. Like in chat, you can see it.
Oh, is she? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Let me do 6 more damage to her. It's only 3.
Oh,
Hortense will struggle against her bonds. Did not roll a natural 20. Searat will
Unconscious.
roll to stabilize. Searat's head wound seems fine. He's sleeping off that concussion. Tommy, give me that will save. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're just staggered anyway. If you're only going to take 1 attack.
Ugh.
I mean, you can 5-foot step to open the doorway
Yeah.
if you want.
I will 5-foot step. Does she have cover from whatever this pillar is, or?
No. You guys are like, you're like playfully, she's like playfully dancing around it. If you want her to have cover, then you would also have cover. It's up to you. You tell me how big that pillar is.
I don't want cover.
Okay. Then I don't want cover either. I tell you truthfully. I cannot lie.
Power attack.
A power attack? You are quite strong, though not as strong as me.
Fuck!
You are strong as me.
What are these dice?
Yeah, you like smash the rack that's next to her. You like break it apart with your scythe in one big blow,
the
and she's
pillar
like,
used to provide cover, but
she'll
now
be like,
it doesn't.
"I'll make you pay for that in pain, buddy."
Buddy.
First action, bloop. You heal him. Roll the
Done.
healing for that potion.
What
What
What's
potion
the-
is it?
Is it cure light wounds? What's the dice for that?
1d8 plus 1.
Gotta heal for 5.
Let's go average. Let's go big average. Yo! He's back up. All right, you got a move action left, dude. What do you want to do?
Awesome. I'll make a will save.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're staggered or not. You come into the room.
Yeah.
She'll go. Well. So many options. Her eyes go wide. And if she had pupils, they'd be dancing around. She does not, though. She will just attack. Tommy, you're so tantalizingly close. She'll start on Tommy.
I'm dead, boys.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Her first attack...
Oh no.
Her first attack is the crit that does not confirm. So let's roll that up. See if you drop. Tommy, you're still standing. Her second attack misses you. She'll take her third attack. Her third attack hits you and will drop you. So with that, she kind of dances around, and as you're like dodging around this pillar or whatever, she'll draw one of them and like hook you on your leg and kind of like hold your leg there, and with the other one she'll go around the pillar and like stab your forearm into the pillar and just kind of like pin Tommy's body partially wrapped around this thing, and he goes unconscious. And there's just like daggers sticking out of him, holding him to the wall. She'll say, "Ooh, this is fun, isn't it? A new one to play with." She'll step to here. Sezzix, you see her. Go ahead and make a will save.
That I do.
She is quite unnerving. Uno attack.
Oh, I blast.
Blasting.
Fuck.
A 15 will miss her touch AC.
That's not good.
Hortense will be like, "Ugh! These binds! Ugh, we can't get free." Searit.
Is it obvious if I channel positive energy that I'm a Millenite?
To who?
Good talk. I'll stand up.
No, it doesn't like say like Milani. Or
Yeah, I don't
like
get
that. It's just
Milani
like,
rainbows.
It's just like
Okay.
boom. It's just like boom, magic.
Sick.
You know?
I will 5 foot here and channel.
Sure. Are you gonna exclude Genmalal?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Oh, okay. Sure. Your decision, not mine. Why did it only heal 1 to Buddy? Oh, he only had 1 damage, maybe?
Yep, he had 1 damage. He took, he saved against the...
Tommy! You are, I said you were still on your feet, so you have dropped your weapon, but you will still be standing. And you can, like, remove yourself from the pillar, and you've just got these, like, fucking daggers sticking through your arm.
I am going to use my potion of moderate wounds.
So, you are disabled, so you can only take 1 action. So you could draw it, and that would be it for now.
Picking up my weapon provokes, isn't it?
It does.
Okay, yeah, I'll pull out the potion.
All right. Do you want a 5-foot step anywhere, or are you good where you are?
I'll 5-foot step here.
Sure. Buddy, make a save.
Yeah. All right.
Light her up.
Let me get my save.
You guys aren't doing too bad for me having basically killed Searit in the first round. You remember all the times that you were asked by those Dotari to do something, and you lied, and they beat you for it. All of those memories start flooding back, and your head starts hurting, and like you go to take your first claw attack, and you're just like, "Rrr, rrr." You're staggered this turn.
So it's just 1 attack, and I can make a 5-foot step.
Yep.
So I will 5-foot step.
Stay in the doorway.
We have to break this guy out.
I will not
Stay in
5
the
foot step.
doorway.
I will attack.
I can't have her chasing me.
So 1 attack. Raging power attack.
Let's see if you can out heal my damage, Garm.
22 to hit.
Will hit.
Good. For 14, partially resisted.
Yeah, you like tear your claw into her chest. She cries in pain and then kind of chuckles, holds onto your arm, and stabs you 3 times.
Fuck.
She does not heal at the start of her turn. Perfect.
This turn she does, though.
Oh, you missed her, yeah?
Yeah, her regeneration went off anyway.
Oh, I added 3 damage to her. Because I don't know how to turn it off, so. No, you hit her. Didn't you hit her?
No, I missed
No, he
this
rolled
turn.
15.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah, she will stab the fuck out of you. Oh, a critical hit that confirms. But the other attack misses.
What the fuck?
They're daggers. So she hits you effectively 3 times. 1 crit and 1 regular hit with her dagger. So 1, 2, and then the crit. What? Her lancet is a ×3 weapon.
Sure.
Sure.
No.
Not like this, buddy. Oh, you're fine. You got tons of health. She hurts Buddy real good. Worse than that lady who used to hurt you. Is with her first dagger, she'll like stab it into your arm and hold it in place, and then as you cry out in pain, she'll take the other dagger and she'll just start stabbing you in the chest repeatedly. And she will laugh maniacally. She does this, and as you like wrench your arm free, she'll take a step back to here. I like where I am. I think I'll step towards this wall, actually. Sezzix.
Well, we all know where this is going.
Boom.
That's just 1 attack, right?
Yep. Precise shot, though, you don't have improved precise shot, do you? So if you stand here, you can shoot her without cover?
I was just about to ask.
Yeah, you're good. That will hit. Roll your damage. And her fast healing is suppressed. Hortense again struggles against her bonds. Ah, damn it! Her hands are like raw and bleeding around the wrists as she keeps like slamming them against these iron chains. Serit.
Yeah, we'll go and drop 3 points of healing on you, big guys. Always happy. Happy to have shown up today.
Garm!
Here to help.
What is it you say you do here?
Heal for 6 points of damage.
Dude, it's certainly different from Norm healing for 240 hit points around.
It's just crackhead healing, and I don't have it.
Tommy, you are no longer disabled.
I'm gonna 5-foot step here and try attempt to break.
Oh yeah, you can. So you're not looking at that creature because you're not going to fight it. You can 5-foot step there, grab the key, and undo her lock if you want.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Where's the key?
Oh, it's just right next to her on the table.
Okay.
Like the woman was not being, the tortured was not expecting someone to come in, so she hasn't hidden her or anything. Buddy, give me that save. Dude, I want you to succeed, and I want you to hit her 3 times.
That would be wonderful.
I want you to
3
light
crits.
her up. Light her up.
Ready? Oh, no, but 12.
Not enough. One attack. The lies, dude. Just all the lies you've told. The pain. Just ripping through you.
Buddy doesn't like this.
Dude.
No one likes
No! Son of a bitch!
You kind of like blindly strike forward, and she's like, you're growing rather droll, you know that? I'll deal her the damage again. I thought you would be more fun. Why are you so bad at this? Yep. Well, buddy, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. As you unlock the lady over there, she'll be like, what? No! My prisoner cannot leave until I've finished my work. Evens, I'm gonna fuck with Buddy. Odds, I'm gonna go fuck over there. She will acrobatics. She doesn't have acrobatics. She'll provoke for me, Buddy. She does not consider you a threat.
Awesome. So I get 1 attack.
Yeah.
I'll try and swipe her.
Yeah. She was
Miss.
correct not to consider you a threat. She'll make 1 attack on Tommy. Just the first one of these. The first one will hit.
Going back down.
Yeah. She's like, no, she must not be freed until my work is done. And she just kind of ignores Buddy, walks past him. Buddy swipes at her with like his bloody fucking arm with all these knives sticking in it. And as Tommy turns to see her, she just grabs Tommy by the head, kind of drags him down onto the table there, and she'll just stab him through like the chest into the table, and he goes unconscious.
Ooh.
Sezzix.
Just one.
Yeah, dude, this creature is fucking hard. It's CR7.
Disgusting.
It's CR7. Yo, you hit. It is disgusting, but the argument for it in the book is the players likely only fight it today. It's like the standard, like you only fight one thing a day, so it's a lot harder than usual. It's like the Strix that you fought. The difference is this creature does not want to surrender. Tommy, what weapons do you have on your person?
Just my sickle. I left my scythe.
Yeah. This woman will draw the sickle off you. It's silver, right?
No.
Bummer. She'll take a 5-foot step and she will attack. This is actually with your sickle. It misses. She swipes at her and it gets like caught in some of the chains that are hanging around, and the chitin will just laugh at her incompetence. Caerrat.
I will step forward. I'll include Hortense in the channel.
Oh, sick. How much did you
Good
heal
news,
for?
boys.
6? Yeah,
Double.
she heals good. She heals good. It seems like a lot of her damage was subdual, so it's healed twice. Tommy, did you get that healing?
I
Yeah.
did, but I'm still unconscious.
Yeah, Tommy is alive, but he is slumped over on a table with like 3 daggers sticking out of his body. Buddy,
Ah,
you have
Okay.
flanking now.
yeah. I gotta do my will save though.
Dude, Tommy with the assist? Get my level 2 fighter out of prison? What a guy.
Yeah.
It's
Come
fine.
on. Yeah. What?
What attack, though, with flanking?
Flanking gives me +2, yeah?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, sure, you're
Try.
almost back to full. I can cause you so
Healing
much
3
more
a
pain.
turn.
I can cause you so much pain.
16 misses.
With flanking is 18?
I already applied it.
Still misses. Yup. Did you shoot her this turn? You did, yeah?
Yep.
She is wounded. She doesn't like this. She doesn't like being flanked. She doesn't like anything that's happening. I got a Caerrat, a Buddy, and a Tommy. I'll roll a d3 to see which one we attack. A Caerrat and a Buddy. She's gonna attack Buddy. Fuck Buddy.
Don't. I need.
One attack misses!
Woo!
And her
Right.
third attack. And her third attack hits, so she hits Buddy twice.
Okay.
Bye bye, buddy.
Buddy's been healed.
I got some.
Oh! Buddy will drop.
Okay. Fun.
Sezzix.
So now I go to 38 HP.
Yep.
Okay.
I will take a step over here, and then there's no cover, right?
No cover. Will save. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, baby. Yeah! Yeah, 2 attacks. Back to back. Let's go. Let's go. Roll them bones. Your gun
Fuck.
jams on the second attack.
I
Huge.
jammed on the first attack.
Nope.
Attack
It's attack number 2.
Oh, thank God.
Yep.
Oh, that's fun.
Let's go. Yeah. She will attack with her sickle. Let's go. It does a d6, you said? Because it's a
Nice.
sickle? Yo, she's 2-handing this bitch. D6 plus 4, bypassing DR. It's not silver, you said.
No.
Takes 2 points damage. Hortense is doing work. Here. Would you like to channel?
I think I'll be doing that. Yeah.
How many of those you got left, buddy?
7.
Damn. You have
Yeah.
a lot of channels.
Yeah, I do. There we go. That's
Oh,
actual
look at that
healing.
channel.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That helps.
Tommy, your eyes blink open. You're like lying on the table, like in front of this chitin. And you see that you don't have any weapons available as the fighter you freed has it and is like chipping into the shoulder of this creature. And she just kind of like knocks it away. What'd you other do, Tommy?
I'm gonna 5-foot step here.
You are prone.
Okay. Can I drink my potion on the floor?
I will allow you to like 5-foot slump forward underneath the table as you're like back sprawled on this table. From how I described it, you can just like let your body slump forward and it won't provoke. A dagger will hit the table behind you where you were, and then you can drink your potion while you're down there.
All right.
So I'll let you be in this square, and then you can mechanically drink your potion as you slump forward.
Okay. What is the roll for?
Is it a
Cure
cure
Body
light?
Wounds?
It's 2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3.
Buddy, you are on the ground wheezing. You are fatigued as you have dropped
Yeah.
rage.
Yeah, I'm no longer rich.
Huge, Tommy. Did you put that healing on yourself already?
I'm going to.
It's also plus 3, so it's 14. So you'd have 13 damage on you, buddy.
Okay, so I'm on the ground. I guess I gotta do my reflect or my will save. Let's do that real quick. Damn. So I get one action and a 5. I guess my action will be to get up. Yeah, I'll just use my action to get up.
That will provoke.
That does provoke. Oh,
Yes.
probably just down.
Just hang out. Do you want to just delay?
Sure, yeah, I'll delay. Can I make attacks from on the ground?
Yeah, it's at a -4, but you can make one attack if you want.
Let's do that.
Okay.
It's only -2 because flanking. Right?
So you can make a bite attack because you don't have your claws right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a -4 attacking from prone.
But +2 from flanking.
Correct. Yeah, just a -2.
See.
And you're fatigued, which is another
good
-1.
one.
So you have -3 to your attack off of your non-raging attack.
Okay. It's 3.
Yarp.
Regular old bite. I could power attack, but that's probably not wise.
It's like bite at her ankles. Oh my
18.
god! This is my one! This is my one! You shot her this turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna make you pay for that. She, with one hand, she'll just kind of try to hold Hortense to the wall, and with the other one, she's just gonna stab her 3 times. Both of those hit, because Hortense does not have armor. We'll just do these one by one until it falls over. 1, 2, and the third attack. Oh no, it's a crit.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, so she like holds her to the wall, stabs her twice in the stomach, and as she's like there like wavering or whatever, she's like gonna say what the Order of the Torrent says real quick. I'll make it cinematic for her. She's there like she's obviously wounded. That third attack is probably coming over at Buddy on the ground, and she'll spit blood onto the chitin and say, "Breathe deeply before the plunge." And she'll just take the knife and kind of like go up through the underside of the jaw, like into the brain, and just kill the hellknight and like rip it out, and she's just dead. And she drops to -23 hit points. Sezzix.
I'll move action, spend a grit point, fix my gun.
Sure.
Let's see if that's all I do.
Sear it. Got a scroll of breath of life?
Hell no, I don't.
All right. Well, that NPC's dead.
Yeah, super dead. Yeah,
Better isn't that third attack going on Buddy?
I wasn't gonna say that, but you're goddamn right it is. Yeah, I'll heal the remaining live people. And I'll I'll move back here.
Tommy and Buddy, you guys are both up.
Sure. I'll let Tommy go first.
There is a sickle in the square, and there is a scythe in the square Buddy's in, I think.
It's
The one to the right of Buddy.
Go to the right of me.
Would Buddy be able to kick it to me without provoking?
If Buddy wants his action to be kicking the scythe without provoking, I'll let that happen. He's like, he like slides it across the floor with his action, and then you can pick it up as an action 5-foot step and attack once with flanking. I'd let that happen.
Okay.
Do you want to do that for your turn, Austin?
It's silver, right?
Yeah.
It probably does more damage than I can, so sure. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, what do you say as you do this?
Tommy, help us. And I'll
I
just
don't want to stab you this time.
yeah.
So he like slides into the square, shoves it over. She'll like stab at him as he goes by. The blade slides over. You can pick it up. Oh no, you want to stay here for flanking.
Okay. I thought I had to move that 5.
No, you can reach into the square next to you.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and make your attack with flanking, Tommy.
5-foot step. And we're going to chop.
Chop! Come on, crit! If you ever needed... Oh, it's so close! It's
So close to greatness.
It was so close to greatness.
Shouldn't
Dude,
be
she takes
resisted, though.
all of it. She takes all of it, bro.
Do I still have the +4 to strength or no?
No.
Okay, good. I
No,
took that off.
that's
I
slow.
wasn't expecting this combat, so, you know.
Evens Tommy, odds Buddy. Odds Buddy.
Uh-oh.
No!
To the
Nice.
exclusion of
Okay.
Tommy, she will begin her
Okay.
attacks on Buddy. She'll be like, how dare you give him a weapon? These are at +4. Because you're prone. The first attack
Oh.
puts you to 1.
Yay.
The second attack puts you to -10. The third attack on Cobra will just be the first attack. And she will spear you. And she'll be like, I wanted to leave one of you alive, but I suppose I can question your bodies. She'll step to here to box you in. And her wounds do not close. Sezzix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Presently, at the start of your turn, you seem to be far enough away that you are not unsettled by her appearance.
And she doesn't have cover?
She's not a cover. However, she is. She's still within your touch AC too, so you can just make your attacks as normal.
Sweet. Oh.
Thank God.
No!
Yo!
No shot. No fucking shot.
Yo!
What?
They both don't confirm.
Can we just kill this bitch? Please.
Fucked up. That's fucked up.
What the actual fuck?
Dude, your dice rolls this game have been shit, guys. Oh my
So
god.
bad.
I've got like 3 crits with my chick. You can't get a fucking 1. Oh, Seerrit. What do you want to do?
Sweet fuck. I don't think I can take Evangelist anymore. I need the spells. Tommy's gonna die. I will 5 foot forward and heal.
Yeah, channel.
I might be able to kill
Yeah.
her next turn.
Yeah, roll it up. I mean, buddy, your eyes flutter open.
Yeah.
What you want to
The
do?
actual fuck
I
was that?
mean,
You should get
Make
the
a
fuck
will
up.
save. As you
Yeah,
see her.
let's start with that. Watch this be the time that I actually get my save.
She's very close to death. Tommy could very well kill her.
Will. Boop. Okay. So I get 1 action
Yep.
and that's it. Prone.
You want to stand up? And 5 foot step towards the door?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we can do
Stops
that.
you from getting full attacks.
That'll help. We're gonna do that.
All right, Tommy. It's all on you.
All right, let's do my will save. Not that it matters.
One
Not
action.
1 point.
All right.
We believe in you.
I'm not going to a power attack because I feel like she'll die in one hit. And
She
we
looks
gotta hit,
very
boys.
badly hurt.
I'm gonna chop her.
Yeah.
She's been chopped.
Oh, thank fuck.
She goes down.
Fucking A.
Combat is over. You guys can gather yourself, although that Hell Knight is dead.
I feel like we should take the remains to.
Yikes.
I don't know how we get the remains out.
Yikes.
We just take them. We heal up, we buff spell up, and we walk out the front fucking door.
I'll say 2 rounds pass before anything else happens. So, first round, I imagine Caerrat heals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy, do you want to just grab the body that's there?
Sure.
It's like not hacked apart. It was killed with daggers, so like you can like grab it and put it over your shoulder or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, Caerrat can do a couple rounds of healing. Now that the
good.
sounds of combat have died down, one of the guards will like come around the corner, and he kind of like peeks his head and he's like, "Oh, you survived. I see you've got the final prisoner there. Good."
We'll be leaving now.
The other guards will kind of come in and be like, "Yeah, though she technically was our superior, you know, she's a member of the Asmodean Church, not a member of the Dotari, and we did not like the vibes she gave us, as her body's just lying there on the ground with like this gaping hole in it. And be like, yeah, it's probably best you leave before she gets up."
How high do I have to roll to intimidate them?
They don't seem particularly intimidated. Would you like to make an intimidate check against these people that are letting you leave?
No.
Okay.
Could we coup de grace her before we leave?
In those 2 actions or those 2 rounds we had.
Yeah, can that be like what I do? I just go and like point blank shoot her in the face.
Yeah, I'll
If you
attack
would
her
like
too.
to.
So she's
Yeah,
true dead.
she dead.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. She disappears. As Garm can tell you, outsiders can't truly be slain. They just
sent
go
home.
back to their home planes.
Still worth the bullet.
Yeah. They will escort you guys from the premises, and one of them will like thank you for getting rid of that visitor that they had.
Yeah.
So what you don't know and can't learn really, she is she's a type of chitin that's used as a messenger or a diplomat. She was called to serve the material plane by someone, and in exchange for this task was given permission to mine the truth from 33 mortal shells at her discretion. So far, she has tortured delicious truths from 12 prisoners. Hortense will soon be the chitin's 13th victim. So she's just going along, collected stuff. So basically, whatever cleric summoned her in the Church of Asmodeus used her for whatever purpose he had. And then she's like, all right, now I need to like torture 33 people for information. And he's like, I don't know, just go to the jail and do it. So then she showed up and she's like, I'm here to torture prisoners for information. They're like, okay, you're scary. You do what you want.
Jesus.
But yeah, you guys have freed the armigers. They're, of course, saddened at the loss of that one named armiger. Hortense, yes, her name will long be remembered. She actually had pretty sweet art and like a little bit of descriptive text. But they are very happy. Yeah.
Was it worth me rescuing her? I feel like she ate enough hate for us.
She ate 38 points of damage. You or Buddy would be true dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my 3rd attack too. So like if she hadn't been healed and free, like that 3rd attack on Buddy would have just killed him. Also, she has 3 attacks with 19 to 20 times 3 weapon, Garm.
Yeah, it's fucking fuck 'em.
It's a sweet creature.
Holy shit.
Very good item.
Pretty solid. Yeah. You guys also have like a handful of these little dagger things if you want. They do a d4 times 3. They're exotic weapons. They radiate evil.
We could just sell them, right?
I don't think anyone wants to buy them. They're just mundane daggers.
But they're evil daggers.
They are evil daggers, as they were born of her flesh.
Can we get Garm to go bluff?
Where
check
would
some
you like to
dagger?
take your armigers to once you're outside of this establishment? Also, it's way past 3, so we'll finish this up and then be done for the day. 'Cause I didn't realize how late it had gotten. That was a long-ass fight. Yeah, where do you want to take these guys?
I mean,
Back to the dude?
I guess we'll like start taking them to the front gate, right? But then like take a turn once we get well past the holding house and go to where we need to go.
Sure. You take a turn to go past the holding house. The armigers look very nervous as you like start leading them down an alleyway or whatever.
Oh.
One of them will be like, "You're not transferring us?"
I'll flash the ring.
I don't
That's not all
know
your
that
flashes,
ring.
right?
Oh, that's fair. Octavio sent us.
Oh, make a diplomacy check.
Are these guys evil?
No,
Yeah,
they're
that's
lawful.
It's fair. I don't get a +2.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, I knew he wouldn't leave us out to rot in the bogs." Are you taking us to him?
Yes, we first must get you out of the city. We have some friends that can help with that.
Yeah, he'll be like, "Leave the shackles for now. We're known as prisoners here. Pass by
Unfortunate.
guards, you can show them the documentation."
Thank you for understanding.
Which I'm sure someone recovered off of her body.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, but of course.
yeah.
How
Might
smart
have,
of you.
might have a blood
Quickly
stain.
looted.
Quickly looted. Into the bags. Yeah, you guys can pass through the gates without much difficulty, and you can return to the shrine with the armigers. Once you regroup with Lictor Octavio, he is very happy and breathes like a sigh of relief. I'm saddened to hear what happened to... Gosh, I keep forgetting her name. I'm saddened to hear what happened to Hortense Lien, but I'm glad that the others survived, and I thank you for handling this with as much discretion as possible. It sounds as if you only had to deal with a single wanton outsider, and no citizens were harmed.
None at all.
I consider
aside
that a
from-
win.
I'll gesture at us. Aside from the children of Kintargo.
Well, none of them were killed, which is the most important. I believe now I should tell you that my plans for the future are to try to rebuild the Order of the Torrent. I know that our current climate is inappropriate for such a task, so in the meantime, myself and the rest of my motley crew are more than happy to join the Ardent Crows. Mechanically, they become a unique ally and a bonus team. I'll give you those details in a minute. Also, he'll be like, now that transfer order's been signed, and no one will probably be looking into it for a while, we can probably return to town. Is there a place we should go, a safe house that you'd recommend? I was thinking of going to my my cousin's. Have you been using the Tooth and Nail as a base of operations at all?
For some conversations, but we're still looking for a permanent residence.
Well, we'll be there, staying in the basement, if you need us for anything.
Thank you.
Yeah. He is quite thankful for your aid. Sadly, he doesn't have much to give you, but he will give you his short sword. He will give you a masterwork mithril short sword, and he will tell you that this short sword this is my mother's mithril short sword. Not only will this weapon help you against any devils you may encounter in the days to come, but if you encounter any of my armigers elsewhere, any that may have escaped the clutches, if you tell them that it belonged to my mother, that should be enough to convince them that we're allies. It's something that my armigers know as part of our training as I tell the story of my mother. It's a story for another time, but it's not something that someone who tortured or looted me would know. So take this sword, use it well, and use that story if it becomes appropriate.
Thank you for this token of trust.
Yeah. And you guys, let's see if you level yet. I think you're about halfway to level 5. So yeah, we will end there for the night, and I will rest you guys before I forget. As you got hosed. Oh, you got hosed.
I thought that combat was going to go good. You know, I landed the trip right away. I was like, this is going to be easy.
You needed to roll, dude, you needed to roll a 15 to land a trip.
I got the first trip, man.
I know. That's why I was like, I was kind of hoping that you would get like a 13 or a 14 and not get it and realize that like it is not worth tripping her. But then you actually pulled it off and I was like, all right, I'm not going to say nothing.
Oh, man.
But like on the later one, when you got like a 25 or something, I was like, yeah, she completely avoids it. Her CMD is like almost 30. So a pretty degenerate creature, not going to lie.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's very cool.
Staggers everyone as well.
Very cool. Yeah, I kept reading that and I was like, I wonder if it's the one that I'm supposed to do as a standard action, but then I didn't know why the creature would ever spend a standard action to stagger one person. So I think my only thought is that it's one that affects you every turn, but it probably should have a clause that says once per 24 hours, and it just doesn't have that. But it's a unique creature that was made for the AP, so it's probably just like a little overtuned, a little editing change, but made
strong.
for good combat.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, are we good to play next Saturday?
I'm down.
I'll be good.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I will see you guys next Saturday then. Thanks for playing.
Good game, boys.
Bye.